The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance into a single elimination in-season tournament, culminating in the NBA Cup Championship in Las Vegas. First time, here's something special for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVE for new customers to get $150 in bonus bet if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Man, I can't take this anymore. Doc, you gotta help me. Man, this stupid meme is ruining my life.
Now I know just what you need. Olipop. Ridge Rush has got fiber, natural energy. It'll pick you right up.
Whoa, okay. Oh, now that's a rush.
Smile for the camera.
Ocho?
Here you go, internet.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. Ocho is running a little late, so we're going to kick the party off. You know him, the three-point sharpshooter, Cleveland Cavaliers, New York Knicks, the Denver Nuggets, won a championship in the bubble, the pandemic with the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the great three-point shooters of our generation, of any generation, Mr. Swish himself. He's now an avid golfer, a wine connoisseur. I guess you could call himself a sommelier. That's Mr. J.R. Swish Smith. Thank you for joining us. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Every subscriber matters. Every subscriber counts. And we thank you for making Nightcap what it has become today. Please make sure you check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. If you can't find it in a city or a state near you, you can order it. And with the holidays right around the corner, you have Thanksgiving, and then before you know it, it's Christmas, and then New Year's. We'll make sure we have it to you before the holidays so you'll get an opportunity to celebrate right. Please go follow my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Our newest release dropped last week. We dropped I Was Hell When I Was Well, I'll Lie For You Before I Lie To You t-shirts, black nightcap hoodies, and by popular demand, Stay With Me Now hoodies. And of course, our best sellers, Unc Ocho tees. We got a lot of requests for Unc Ocho tees to come in black, and we dropped those over the weekend, and now they're available in the store. Quantities are limited. Make sure you grab yours while supplies last. So, JR, as I mentioned at the top of the show, Ocho is running a little late. And so now our newest basketball contributor, JR Swish, please go follow JR on all his platforms and his podcast, his Par 3 podcast on all platforms. That's at Par 3, the letter, podcast. That's where you can find JR on all social media platforms. JR, the Grizzlies whip up on the Lakers minus AD, 131-114. Early in the day, Chandler Parsons said when the Lakers lose, it's not going to be a 40-year-old man's fault. It's on Anthony Davis, not LeBron James' fault. We know Chandler's had a lot of course things to say about LeBron over the course of the years. But you watch this game, you watch them play without AD. It was close for a little while, and then the Grizzlies started raining threes, and then they pulled away from them.
Yeah, I mean that's to be expected though. I mean, for one, the Memphis is playing at home. Ja's back. It's a lot of energy in the building, but again, no AD, no Rui. Um, the bench has been really suspect coming from the Lakers side. So I mean, it's to be expected. It's a tough road game, especially earlier on in the season when you know, obviously when your number 1A or 1B guy is out, depending on what day it is. I mean, it's hard to call Bron anything other than 1 or 1A. So, but I mean, it's a tough situation. It's just a tough situation they ran into. And, you know, Memphis is going to be playing a lot better this year, obviously, because Ja's back and the team is healthy. But I mean, that's a tough team to beat and to go in and walk in. And Memphis is already a tough place to win in.
Especially when they're playing at home. And we know that the grindhouse, we know how they like to get up and down. The crowd get into the game. Ja his high wire act. He's levitating through the air. He's playing unbelievable. Obviously, he has a lot to prove. He missed last year, had a lot of situations going on with him the previous year, and he wants to show, hey, a lot of guys stepped up in his absence. You saw Ant-Man. You saw a lot of these young players start to take steps forward in a place that he's supposed to have his foothold in by now. He had to sit down, you know, some off the court issues. You look at LeBron in 35 minutes, he was 15 of 24, 6 of 11 from 3, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 39 points. D'Angelo Russell, 4 of 12, 12 points. Austin Reeves, 7 of 17, 19 points. Cam Reddish did finish strong with 15 points. But when I look at this, JR, I'm looking at the Lakers. I'm like, bro, y'all bench was suspect last year. Y'all brought the same bench back.
Yeah.
How do you expect to get better if your bench was suspect last year? You made no improvements to it, and somehow you think, okay, well, AD is going to be – AD played good last year. Now, he's playing all world. He's never played this good this early, averaging 32 points, averaging 12 rebounds, giving it to you on both ends. LeBron is doing what LeBron does. We know LeBron is going to average somewhere between 25 and 27 points a game. At the end of the season, he's going to give you 7 to 8 rebounds, 7 to 8 assists. We know that. Okay, we're the consistent third guy. And then when those guys go to the bench, because LeBron can't play 45 minutes a night like he could when he was young,
right?
Where are the points going to come from, Swish? Who can they count on, especially bench points? Who can they count on?
Honestly, to me, if I know Bron, how I know Bron, I think he's doing it now with Cam Reddish. Like, you got to mold that one guy who's going to be that bench firecracker. You like one thing off the bench, you need a firecracker, dude who's really like, and that's one thing like I really loved about Malik Monk coming off the bench is because in Sacramento, because this dude could come, he can run pick and roll, he can get above the rim, he can shoot the three, he can defend, he can get you big stops. He's an energy guy, he gonna get the crowd into it. So like when you got guys like that, you got, and that's the role that I fit into a lot of times in my career is like when you got guys like that, you got to figure out a way to get them going early, especially if they already feel like, all right, I'm coming off the bench. The guys in front of me, he's not better than me, but this is what's best for the team.
This is the role.
This is the role. So in order for me to play my role, I'm gonna need you to feed me. Like, cool. I may not be eating steak and caviar every night, but I need a little lobster here and there.
Lobster, crab legs, and do what suffice in the meantime.
For sure. For sure.
And plus, he has to be able also now, a lot of times you're going to start off, LeBron's probably going to be heading to the bench. So you'll be able to get your rhythm. Then when LeBron comes back in there, you're going to have to find a way to mesh with him and AD while they're on the court also. Because we know those guys are going to get those shots. When AD's off the court, LeBron's off the court, obviously, your firecracker that's coming off the bench, he's going to be allowed to get his shots. But when they come back into the ball game, now you're gonna have to find a way to seamlessly transition and blend in with those guys.
Yeah, 100%. And for me, when I really think about that, it's a lot of kudos to Mike Woodson, because when I was with the Knicks and I did end up winning Sixth Man of the Year, he found a great package for myself and Melo to play within when Melo comes off the court and I'm in there in a situation to where I can be aggressive and I can be as aggressive as I want. And then when he comes back, and like especially in the trenches when it's the third and fourth quarter, when it gets to that meat and potatoes of the situation, it's almost to where it's like, okay, he's the vocal point, but y'all still playing ping pong. Like you involved in
Back
it,
and
but
forth.
you like, yeah, it's a back and forth game. Then you got stat rolling on picks and picking pops. Like you in the situation to where now you got a cohesiveness rhythm with all your scores, which are key pieces. And for what T. Lue used to do with a lot with Kyrie and Kev, in the situation where Bron is going off or Kai is going off, he would find intricate plays for Kev to make Kev not only feel like he's a part of the team, but feel good about when he's involved to a situation to where he's not caught off guard, to where you might get a certain situation where they jump the screen, he get a pick and pop situation where normally they're not going to leave Kev for pick and pop. They're going to hedge and try and get back to Kev immediately. But you have those situations to where, you know what? He ain't got a shot in 4 or 5 minutes. Let me just double team and see what happens. But if you playing that, and if you're playing that way, you already have that cohesiveness within the group to where he not even tripping. He gonna get it off regardless.
I thought the Lakers got some really great looks tonight at threes. The ball just didn't fall. And in the like the second, late in the second and through the third quarter, I think what was it, the third quarter? They were like 6 or 7 or 7 or 8 from the 3-point line, JR.
Yeah.
And so look, when a team catches fire like that, you either match them or they're gonna pull away from you.
For sure.
That's the only two options. You can't make enough twos when they're going 7 of 8 or 8 or 9 or whatever they went from the 3-point line in the third quarter. If you either match them shot for shot or whatever the lead is they had, I guarantee you it's going to be double digit. It's going to be 13, 14 points by the time you start the fourth quarter if you don't match that intensity from the 3-point line. And I don't think the Lakers have great 3-point shooting. I think they got streaky shooters. Yeah, LeBron is streaky. Kobe of the Ozarks, Austin Reeves, he's streaky. They don't have guys that you're like, oh, okay, they can just pull from here and it's good.
I don't know the kid, Christian. What's his name?
Max Christie.
Yeah, he got a ratchet. I can't lie. He got a ratchet. He just don't get. I find him, and a lot of times he's starting the offense, so it's hard for him to catch that second swing rotation to be on the weak side. So, but I think he got a cannon though. Honestly, I just don't think he's in that position a lot. But again, like for me, the hardest part about it is when you playing in this league and it's a 3-point shooting league right now. Like even I watched the Boston game. They shot 53 threes, shoot 53 threes in the NBA game, and it's only like 80, 90 possessions. Like that's a lot of, well, it used to be.
Yeah, basically every other possession is a 3.
It was a point. I'm at the wine bar with my homie. I'm like, bro, this the last 8 possessions was all threes.
Yeah.
So it's like if you can't, again, like you're saying, if you can't match that shooting, the team's gonna pull away, especially if you can't create stops. So for me, a lot of those times, like especially over the last couple of years, I try to look at like the Lakers, like what's your identity? Like what's the identity of the team? Is it a scrappy team? Is it a front running team? Is you an underdog team? Like what type of team are y'all? Because that if you can underline that, because I knew like for sure for us in Cleveland, like we was an underdog team, but coming out of third quarters, I knew for sure coming out of third quarters, the team was going to make a 6 to 8-0 run coming out the doors. We just started off slow. And that's just the way it was. And no matter how good we were at times, and that's just the way it is. But we was underdogs. So everybody in that system, in that situation, we already looked at it like, nah, we're already underneath, so we're gonna come back anyway. But this team, I'm looking at it like, what's going to be like right now, even the guys coming off the bench, who's that guy that was on another team that's coming to this team and be like, ooh, like a Lou Will or like a even a Nick Young or like who's
Yeah,
that guy coming off the bench? So you're gonna be like, hey man, we got a game plan around him. Like watch out for this dude doing this. Like there's nobody.
right. The Lakers really, not since Malik Monk, have they had a guy that could come in and he can give you instant offense. They haven't had that guy, and and most teams have a guy that can come in and he can let it go. Lakers don't have anybody. The Lakers bench haven't improved because that's pretty much the same players they had last year, and their bench was suspect.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what you thought was going to happen, even if AD's playing at a great at his best level. LeBron is giving what LeBron does. Still, they can't play 48 minutes. So you're going to have to you need your bench to average somewhere between 25 and 30 points, Swish?
Yeah, all day long. Because you got to have your main guy anywhere from your main bench guy, 6-man guy. He's got to be anywhere from 12 to 15.
Right.
And that's got to be any like a given night. I need at least 12 to 15. I can't how you going 3 and because at this rate you the third dude. Like like to me it doesn't make sense because I think D'Lo has the game, he has the caliber of game like to fit as a third guy, but I don't
But what
understand
happens
why
to
it's
him?
not.
What's happened to him, Swish? What's going on with him?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like it's hard to play next to Bron.
Is it?
It is. It's hard to play when you got like it's different when you go from a situation like and no knock to him as a person or as a player, but like it's different when you go from a situation where you in Minnesota and nobody has any expectations.
Right.
And then you go from a situation to where you were back in the show and you got those guys and they just want to chip in the bubble. Like granted, a couple of years ago, however you want to count it, discount it, whatever, the chip is a chip. So when you playing for the Lakers, for one, and you got Bron next to you, that's a lot of pressure.
Because the expectations on both ends. You know what the Lakers represent, and every time LeBron touches the court, the expectation of him is to be to the finals because that's the standard that he set. So, and that's what I tell people. It's easy. Hey, you playing when nobody gives a damn if you win by 25 or you lose by 25 versus you going and the stadium is sold out, road or home, it's a sellout.
That's
and the expectations of the great a lot of times, Switch, and that's just what I tell people. A lot of times, some of the greatest killer of a player's career is expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only the expectation that the player have for themselves is that the expectation that you have when you go to an organization and the expectations are to win.
Yeah.
And they don't accept excuses or why you didn't win. They don't care. They just want you to win. And you're in LA, Boston have a different standard because they are the gold standard. Same thing with the Warriors now. The Warriors have built themselves into that model over the last decade.
Yeah.
But we know what the Celtics represent. We know what the Lakers represent from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s.
Even the Heat were roused.
Yes.
You know what you're getting. You know what you're getting. You know when you walking through this door what you're getting yourself into.
Right. And so I can just imagine, and that's what playing with a great player. Yeah, they make the game easier, but they put a lot of pressure on your ass.
Yeah.
Because they expect you to catch everything that they throw in your vicinity. They expect you to be where you're supposed to be. They don't want to hear nothing. John didn't want to hear nothing about no excuses. The guy got a good jam on me. I stumbled down. I slipped. He didn't want to hear none of that. Because guess what? While you out there horse jacking around, the guy tried to hit me in the back of my head. So that's the same thing with LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron's like, bro, I'm closer to the end than the beginning. And the problem is that as LeBron has gotten older, they don't compare LeBron to anything else but a younger LeBron. The expectations haven't changed for him. They expect LeBron, because once he went to all those finals, Swish, they expect that's the expectation every year, no matter who he's playing for, no matter who's playing around him.
Right. 100%. And trust me, as a players, you feel that. Like I knew for sure when we was in the finals, was like, this is your 7th in a row. This is your 8th in a row. It's your 9th in a row. Like, bro, how many? Like, damn. And I gotta make sure you win this joint. Because at the end of the day, like, regardless of the situation, like when we won, don't get me wrong, we won, but when they show clips in 20 years, they're gonna show my homie like this is He came home and they gonna show him and
Yeah.
they gonna show
Right.
me over here like, yeah, but they ain't like it ain't about me, dog. This is like this. I knew that going in, like this is bigger than me. So like for the situation, it's like I look at it very, very different now. And I hope like I wish I could talk to somebody like a Cam Reddish, because like, bro, you got an opportunity to really, especially when they playing people like this, dog. Like, bro, if you could come off the bench and go out there and like just average 15 to 16 off the bench, be consistent with it. Take your shots. If they don't go in, they don't go in. But you got to take those same shots next game.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem I think with the Lakers right now is like when you see dudes miss, they feel that monkey on their jacket and they're like, let me pump fake, one dribble, two dribble, probe, kick it out. Like, nah, bro, if I'm open, I'm open. I'm shooting that. Ain't
Right.
nobody telling me different.
But you got to have confidence when you shoot it. As you can see, Ocho is joining us now. Ocho, you got us?
The man moving around now.
I think he might be muted. Switch, when you earlier today, Chandler Parsons said when the Lakers lose, it's gonna be 40. It's not gonna be 40-year-old man's fault. It's Anthony Davis, not LeBron James. It's on Anthony Davis, not LeBron. What do you make of that?
For me, it's just availability of Anthony Davis over the course of the years. I think people are getting fed up with AD and being him being available, especially at his age, and then seeing a person like LeBron at his age and being always available. But people don't. I think one thing the people don't understand about, special specimens. Like I look at like Bron, you, Ocho, like y'all are different specimens than everybody else. Like I got a homeboy, like we played together in Denver and we live down the street from each other. We walk, we work out, we do all of that. I can still go to Burger King after that. I could go to McDonald's after that. He got to go get a salad. That's is just going to transform different. But within that, with respect to AD, his body ain't built for this.
No,
not in the sense of being available the way other people needs him to be available. His body is built for what he's doing right now. Listen, bro, you got to sit down. You got to sit down. And same with Joel Embiid. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand, like, some of the older guys, a Charles Barkley or Patrick Ewing dudes who play 82 games every game. And was those guys in that time. But at the same time, we're not working with that. We're not working with the same steel, titanium. Like, it's a totally different metal.
Yeah. Everything's different now, Swish. You look at the baseball players, the pitchers don't pitch as often as they once did. They got a guy go 3 or 4 innings because they don't want the guy to see the batters to see them the third time through the lineup. So you got middle relief, you got a lefty matchup, you got righty matchup, you got middle relief, you got a setup man, and then you got a closer. Mm-hmm. So the baseball players used to, the pitchers used to pitch every 5th day. That ain't the case now.
Well, to me, that's more strategic. That's not necessarily availability.
Or you guys, it was thought of as a badge of honor for you to play 82 games. 100%. Guys don't give a damn about no 82 games now.
No. They ain't thinking about that. They don't care about that at all.
When we played, defensive lineman, it wasn't no, you playing 50 snaps and then somebody's gonna play 30. You played until you couldn't go anymore. And then you came out when you got tired. It wasn't no, okay, today you're gonna play 40. You're gonna play 40 of the 65 plays, or you're gonna play until you get tired. So if we ran 70 plays, basically you're gonna be out there 60 of them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like load management and all that, we didn't know nothing about that till Pop started doing that with Tim and them, and that was still like, and that was like 2010, 2011, somewhere in that range. And it was like, bro, like we don't when I came in 04. You try to play 82 games and you try to play 38, 40 minutes a game. Mm-hmm. Like, are you kidding? Like, low management, what you mean? I don't care if it's the worst team. I'm trying to go get 35 on the worst team. I'm trying to go get 35 on the best team. It's just, that's the competitive juice that you play. Like, I grew up, couldn't wait to get to this level. I dreamt about this forever, to go sit down and nothing is wrong with me, or just be like, oh nah, you gotta, you play 35 minutes tonight, so you gotta chill tonight, and then the day after tomorrow you can go back out and play 35. Like I can't even fathomably think of that in a game. Like there's no way. I gotta play today, tomorrow, take a day off. The next day we playing. Like that's we playing.
Ocho, you got us?
Yeah, you can hear me?
There he
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What's up, baby? I just landed. I landed, came straight to the hotel, and got here as fast as I could, baby. JR, what's up, boy?
Hey, nothing. What's happening, man?
Now throw something on the floor for me, baby. I'm gonna pick it up now.
Shit, we got you. We've been waiting on you.
KD had high praise for Ja today, saying he's the most athletic person I've seen. Swish, do you agree? Do you agree? Is Ja the most athletic player that you've seen?
Basketball player?
Yeah.
No.
You like Russ? You like D Rose?
The most athletic? I mean, D Rose in his heyday, oh my God. But to me, honestly, the most athletic, I gotta go Russ, bro. At 6'5", long arms, wiry, strength, athletic, like explosiveness, intensity. I gotta go Russ.
Man, I never saw Russ at his prime, in his prime. I only saw Russ a couple years ago with the Lakers. But I saw Ja, and I've seen Ja on several occasions. The way that, and he a thin, but if you look at his waistlines, his legs really don't match his body because he's really thin frame up top, but he got some legs on him. He built kind of like a wide receiver, Ocho. He's not wiry. He got some size to it from waist down. And the way he can elevate and hang in the air and contort his body.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
I haven't had the pleasure, the opportunity to watch Ja up close. I did see D Rose up close. I've seen Russell Westbrook up close, but watching from TV, obviously TV does give you no justice until you see a player of that magnitude play up close. But it is explosive, and Ja Morant looks from TV. I can imagine it looks that much more explosive in person. So at some point, I got to watch him play in person.
Yes.
But when it comes to players that are very explosive, that's the top three right there. D Rose, obviously,
Russ.
Russell Westbrook. I'm trying to think who else played with that intensity. They play like they're angry. It reminds me of Steve Smith. You know how Steve Smith
Smitty. Yeah.
Game?
Oh yeah.
Like somebody did something to him. But who pissed you off? They just play the game angry as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, D Rose was that point guard that could. You don't normally, Swish, you know this. You don't normally have point guards that play above the rim.
Nah.
Russ played above the rim. Ja plays above the rim. D Rose could play above the rim. Most of the time, the point guard, they play below the rim. Yeah. Now, Kevin Johnson was unique because Kevin Johnson could play above the rim.
BD.
But so it's a rarity when you see it. But Ja consistently he's one of those guys, and those guys do a lot of damage in the paint. Because if you look at Ja at the end of the year, you look at Russ when he was in his prime, you look at D Rose in his prime, look at the point paint. So you have to be a guy to elevate in order to be able to get your shot off over those trees. Mm-hmm. Because if John Stockton wasn't playing in the paint.
Yeah, but,
Jay Kidd guys, them guys like that, they weren't playing in the paint.
Magic
was different, but Magic was 6'9".
Tony Parker was the only one. Tony Parker was the only one.
He was the only ground-based point guard that lived in the paint.
Paint. Oh, we couldn't stop it. That shit used to piss me off so bad, dog.
And they kept your ass in the pick and roll.
Oh my God. You got him and Tim in the pick and roll. Then you got the other big
Manu and Tim in the pick and roll.
Oh my God.
The pick and roll, dribble drive, dribble handoff. I'm like, damn. Do y'all run any other offense other than pick and roll?
Floater, dribble out, come back. Oh, Scotty, layup. Oh my God. That should give me nightmares, man. Pop used to kill us.
Steph Curry scores 27 to lead the Warriors past the Celtics, 118-112. Steph Curry, 27. Buddy Hield, 16. And the Warriors won their fifth straight game. Jayson Tatum led Boston with 32. Derek White had 26 rebounds. And JB did not play. Everybody wanted this to be a revenge game from Jayson Tatum, considering what transpired at the Paris Olympics, which he didn't get. I mean, there were some DMPs. And I remember telling Ocho, I was like, hold on. At the end of the day, that man is the only guy that's on this thing that's been a 3-time first-team All-NBA player. He's the only one that has 3 consecutive first-team All-NBA players. He's an All-Star, and he's the reigning, and he's the champion. And you mean to tell me
But he's not the only person, though. Bron.
No, I'm saying in the past 3 years, he's the only one that's been a 3-time. Right. Well, obviously, Bron went like 12, 13 years in a row.
Right.
But when you look at it, Swish, you mean to tell me a man as credentialed as that, with no injuries, you can't find no minutes in a game for him? I'm talking about not none, 0.
I think it was personal, Unc.
I think it's honestly, I think it's psychological barrier, like game. Yeah, like I think it's personal, but it's not personal. Like it's a mental barrier that they break, like they trying to break down on you, like messing with you, almost like how they. I wouldn't say how they did Gil, because Gil was a completely different player, but like they just trying to mess with you, like trying to mess with you to mess you, like because again, they know this game is gonna come up. They got another game coming up in the West eventually, and then they got after they fuck around, see him in the finals. The way Golden State played.
Golden State playing unbelievable basketball.
I'm telling you, the way they playing, like, and it ain't. To be honest, it wouldn't be a surprise.
I mean, is it not too early? Because teams are playing this early in the season, being able to maintain that same chemistry, that same momentum late in the season.
Healthy.
Late in the season, it's still an 82 season game.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, at that point, it's health. Like for a team like a Golden State, they got that pedigree. So they their style ain't gonna change. The style of the play ain't gonna change. It's just a matter of you can stay healthy at that point, and then you can make adjustments. But to me, like when you talk about championship teams, that ain't gonna change. But like a team like like a Orlando, like it shit can change a lot. Because that's just the makeup of the team. One dude go down, and one dude can't, like other dude getting too much pressure, stepping up, not really used to being in that position. That's a lot of shit that can go, like it can falter in that. But for like a team like the Celtics, man, I'm surprised, honestly, in the revenge game. I'm thinking like, okay, JB gonna sit down so JT can go off. I'm thinking JT about to go nuts. Like, don't get me wrong, 30, what you at, 32? 32, he had a good game. He started coming alive at the end, but you playing the
you was thinking a 40 piece or a 50 piece.
I'm thinking 55, like 55 and up, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. You didn't play.
Yeah, there were games he didn't play. In some game, he got some little mop-up minutes.
Like, bro, first of all, you the number one dude, and you the number one highest paid player now. You on the cover of 2K. You just won a chip.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason for him not to be in the situation. You can't tell, he didn't necessarily fit the makeup of what we had going on. What do you mean?
This is what Steve Kerr said. Warriors coach Steve Kerr was booed at TD Garden. The crowd showed their displeasure over how he used Tatum in the Paris Olympics. Before the game, Steve Kerr said he doesn't regret his decision. We've got 12 Hall of Famers, and we just committed to win.
He stood on business.
We've got 12 Hall of Famers.
Wait, he said he doesn't regret? Like,
let me finish the comment and we can respond. We've got 12 Hall of Famers, and we just committed to winning, and we won the gold medal. I don't give it a whole lot of thought other than I didn't enjoy not playing Jayson against Serbia, not playing Joel against South Sudan. Those are not fun decisions, but our guys are all amazing and committed to each other and committed to winning the gold medal.
Yeah, but not playing Joel against the South Sudan made more sense than not playing JT against Serbia. Like, no disrespect to like a Devin Booker, but when I look at Devin Booker and I look at Jayson Tatum, like, ain't he 3 inches taller than him?
But see, I think let me try to play devil's advocate. Jayson Tatum's like, when you remember when they had the thing and they asked who wants to play, and Jayson Tatum said, "Hey, I'll play. I don't care if I don't get no shots. I'll just play defense."
Right.
So he was like, "Oh, look, I ain't got no ego. Hey, we got Braun, we got KD, we got Steph. This is the last one they go into. It's about them. Whatever y'all need from me. Y'all need me to guard on the perimeter? I got you. Ant-Man, y'all need me to guard on the perimeter? I got you. Well, hell, hey, JT, check this out. We got 3 big guns. This is their last soiree. You down to be guarding on the perimeter? You good to be guarding on the perimeter if you don't score at 6 points? I just don't think I just don't know how. I just don't know how. That's Jayson Tatum. That's Jason Mofo Tatum. And you mean to tell me you can't get 3-4 minutes out of it, Swish?
Melo came off the bench on the redeem team.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying. You got to find time for Jayson Tatum, bro.
I agree.
Get it.
I said it when the Olympics was going on. It got to be something internal. It got to be something personal because there's no reason someone like Jayson Tatum, who just coming off winning the chip, is coming off the bench, let alone not getting any minutes. Something isn't right. Even if you do have 12 Hall of Famers.
Because if you think of Swish, you remember he was like their second best player in the previous Olympics behind KD.
Right.
So how you go from being the second best player to not playing in a game or two and playing limited minutes in the others? I'm missing something.
When you say it's internal, I'm starting to think like maybe they was bitter because he didn't show up when everybody else showed up, even after right off of winning the chip. Because again, you got to think he came late. He did come late. They had a chemistry with the first unit, which, okay, cool. If you got a chemistry with the first unit and you got KD, Steph, and Bron out there, I'm never going to tell you to mess that up. Go ahead, do that. But you mean to tell me you can't find 10, 15 minutes for Jayson Tatum on the second unit? Man, you got to think about how good that team is, bro. Like, if you can't find time for Jayson Tatum, right? Think about if Jaylen Brown was on that team. Where was he going to play?
Yes. We'll never know. He said, look, we committed to winning. Guys said they would do whatever it took to win the gold medal. And they needed that. We needed those last 2 games from Steph Curry. LeBron, the first 3 games, LeBron was sensational. I mean, LeBron was sensational the whole tournament, but those first 3 games, he was obviously out of his mind. Played well the entire tournament. I'm not surprised that he won the tournament's most valuable player. Although people said Steph Curry should have won it for those last 2 games, I think Bron should have won it because LeBron was great from start to finish. Steph struggled the first 3 games. Which you agree?
Yeah, I mean I'm not gonna say he struggled, but I think LeBron just outwardly performed everybody that it wasn't even close. Like I think and it's not even like, for me, it's funny because you know how guys go for certain things. Somebody going for yards, somebody going for stats or something like that. It's like, bro, just be out there hooping and he don't be going for nothing and be getting everything. So I know it's hard for other people who just sit there like because a lot of let's just say a lot of the knock on Steph Curry was he didn't have no finals MVPs because KD.
Right.
So like when it comes to legacy, shit like that matters to a lot of people. When Buddy not going for it and he's just winning it, just playing off of himself, that's got to be like the best feeling in the world. I can only imagine because he's literally not trying to change anything about his game. He's literally making it fit to everywhere he goes. It's incredible.
Unc, when you say Steph didn't have a good game early in the obviously the first. You know, with Steph being a volume shooter, the way he is, especially when he's playing with the Warriors, he's putting up shot after shot after shot after shot. Regardless, he's going to always shoot. But you think about the amount of shots he took in those games, he just wasn't efficient. He wasn't taking as many shots. So it looked like he was playing bad as opposed to not being able to get in rhythm because he was missing the few shots he was taking. Now, once we got later into them later games, when he started hitting, he was hitting. He started
give me Steph's first 3 games, because there was a couple of games he had like 7 points, he had like 4 points, and he took some shots. Ash, give me the first 3 games of Steph. But like you said, LeBron just did it so effortlessly. Is that he was scoring, he was rebounding. He obviously he was he was in charge of the offense, and that's what he does. I mean, he's 6'9". He can handle the ball. He can score the ball. He can get downhill. You got to get out of his way because he's gonna bowl through you. He's gonna find the open shooter. He had guys. He had marksmen. I mean, think about it. He got Steph on one side. He got KD on the other side.
Yeah.
And then now, what you gonna do? If you don't pack the lane, he gonna drive down the lane because your guy can't stay in front of him. And when you bring the guy to help, and it don't matter where you bring it from because he knows where you're coming from, and he can whip the ball clear across court. He can find him in the short porch. He can find him at the timeline. It doesn't matter.
So let me ask y'all this: would y'all agree that LeBron was probably the most all-around best player on that team?
Yes.
All around? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
I think you ask
Go ahead.
100 people, that same question, I'm sure 100 people are going to agree with you, even if you're not a basketball fan. And if you know the game, you know LeBron is obviously the most well-rounded player there is, or there was.
So the reason why I asked that, so imagine having the best well-rounded player and the smartest player in the same person on that team. When you got Steph on one side, you got KD on the other side, you got AD, Bam, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards. You already the best at it. Like, bro, you read everything, no matter defenses. He's seen every defense, whether it was Serbia, Russia, was it Southern Sudan? Like, there's no package that you about to throw at him that he's not going to capitalize on with shooters and weapons. There's no chance.
In the first game on the 28th, Steph played 21 minutes. He had 11 points. The next game, the 31st, he had 21 minutes. He had 3 points. The next game, the United States against Puerto Rico, he played 18 minutes. He had 8 points. The next game against Brazil, he played 17 minutes and had 7 points. So again, do y'all think he was playing well the first 4 games?
But you're not naming the most important thing in the point that I brought up. How many shots did he take? Yeah, he didn't take that many shots.
How many shots did he take? Because one game he shot really poorly from 3. There were a couple of games that he shot really bad. And I think that's what, now those last 2 games, he shot the ball out of his mind. And they needed, because you remember that 2 guys came out to get him, and he switched it in both of them face. KD was wanting the ball. LeBron was asking for him to swing it around, and he's like, "No, I got this one."
That's when he was night-night.
Yeah.
Put on night-night.
And hold up. He made, and of the 17 points, he had 3 made field goals. Ash is trying to get me the field goal attempts and made in each. But look, it's kind of like an all-star game, Swish. You got the best players. Everybody ain't finna get the same number of shots that they normally get if they was on their own team. Ain't enough shots to go around.
100%. Right. You got to be efficient at that point.
Yeah.
So, LeBron normally takes 17 shots. KD normally takes 17 shots. Steph takes 17 shots. Well, damn.
You got 8, you got 9. We're going to live with your 11, whoever rolling.
Against Serbia, the first game, when he was 4 of 8. The next game, he was 1 of 9. The next game, he was 3 of 8. The quarterfinals against Brazil, he was 2 of 3. And then he went 12 of 19. He went 8 of 13.
See, he told you. He didn't even shoot them first 3 games where he had low points. He didn't even shoot over 9 shots.
I'm about to say, and 3 of 8 isn't bad. It's just
he was 3 of 7 from 3 in the first game, 0 of 6, 2 of 6, 0 of 1, 9 of 14, 8 of 12. He caught his rhythm. Yeah. He got that rhythm in the semifinals against Serbia because remember at one point, Swiss, they were down by like double. They were down like 18, 19 points. So he had to catch fire or they were going home.
For sure.
If it's really that simple. If he doesn't catch fire, and once he got it going, now all of a sudden they turned up the defensive intensity. And Book, diving, making tough on the pass lane. Even KD, you saw KD sit in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Them boys ain't want to lose. They like, oh hell no, we ain't finna lose this. We ain't going out like this.
Nah, it's a different kind of pressure when you gotta come home and people talking that. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
they're gonna
Like,
be talking crazy
oh my
because
goodness,
this ain't like in years past where we didn't send our best. We
no.
sent Steph, we sent Bron, we sent KD, we sent Jayson Tatum, we sent Joel Embiid.
We sent our generations Mike, Larry, and Magic.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
And
Like,
and you come home with something other than gold. See, and the thing is, you don't win silver, you lose gold.
Mm.
So that's what that is. And think about it. The game we it's like the Chinese losing table tennis. They created the game. You can't no, bro. Nah, hell no,
nah,
Ocho.
hell
You can't
no.
basketball. That'll be like us. We going if they brought
Right.
NFL football. Let's just say they brought tackle football to the Olympics, and we didn't win the gold.
I wish
Yeah.
y'all didn't. I wish y'all would. I promise. I wish y'all would. Oh my
How
god.
that's gonna look, Ocho? A game
That's gonna
that
look.
we
Hey,
created here in the States.
yeah, that's gonna look bad. That's gonna look bad.
Yes.
Even though the European teams they've gotten competitively better tremendously, and it's a lot of them that are playing in NBA now. For us to go up there and lose when we send in our best,
Yes.
they wouldn't have heard the end of that.
Bro,
Because
everybody on the team was an all-star.
but here's the thing, Swish. And people are like, well, and the world is catching up because they have a lot more players from Serbia and
Yeah,
Slovenia and all these places. But everybody on the American team is in the NBA. Not every Serbian is in the NBA. Not
No.
every Slovenian, not every Brazilian, not all the French, the Greek, whomever.
Puerto
All of
Rican,
those players that's on that team aren't in the NBA.
right?
Every last one of those guys that was on the NBA in the Olympics, guess where they play at, Ocho? In the NBA.
There's a few
Yeah,
of those dudes on the other teams who got regular jobs, like they masons that have at the crib, like they cutting off road work or something at the
Yeah.
crib. Nah, dog. Everybody on the USA team. Not only was they playing in the NBA, they're all-star,
All-star, all
like
NBA player.
all NBA player, dog. If you
Yes.
lose that, could you imagine? Oh no, oh no.
In KD 3 years with Golden State, they won back-to-back titles, which could have been a three-peat had he not been for KD's injury. When asked who's the best shooter with the game on the line, Lou Williams picked KD over Steph as the best clutch shooter. He's got everything. He's got a deep, deep Santa bag. Swish, you agree?
Steph over KD. I think, yeah. I mean,
He picked KD over Steph. I'm asking you, do you agree with Lou Will, or do you say Steph is the best clutch shooter with the game on the line? Or is there somebody else you would take?
Between the two, I would have to go Steph because I think Steph. To me, I've seen Steph hit more go-ahead buckets and bigger buckets.
Yeah. That what he hit against OKC on that Saturday night
my god!
from about 40.
Oh my god!
By the
I
way,
don't
He brought them back from that. They was down 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was and plus Clay, that was also the night that Clay had 11 made threes in that playoff game.
Yeah.
But when Steph hit that, I was like, and you can see him like, I was like, I know damn well this man ain't finna line this thing up. And I be damn.
That was draws.
he lined it right up.
And that's what you call a Mike Breeze said, bang,
That's
bang.
draws, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Buddy, he's cold, dog. I used to hate him. I ain't gonna lie. Him and Clay. I used to hate him. And I was cool with him at one point. We played golf together, went to CP wedding together. We had a good old time, everything. And then out of nowhere, we get in this situation where we playing against each other in the finals consistent. I'm like, man, I hate this little dude. Dog. And I know he hate me at the time for sure. Bruh, and I tell you, like, you can't do nothing but tip your hat. At the end of the day, it was competition, but damn, that motherfucker good, dog.
The thing, but Swish, you know this as being a shooter, to run as much as he's running and still have the capacity, the cardio capacity to put that shot up and to go from one side to the other and the one side to the other. I mean, Reggie Miller ran our picks, but damn, Steph running 2, 3, 4 miles, it seemed like a damn game, and still have the ability to catch and fire and shoot with the consistency and the accuracy and the distance in which he's shooting it from.
I think to the credit that you was just giving one of the other dudes is kind of like built like a wide receiver. Steph is
Yeah.
actually one of the strongest guards I've ever played against.
Wow.
He ain't frail. Like he's
Right.
not frail. He's very strong. He's throwing people off. Like he can get to where he got to get to, and he has enough strength to get it there. But it's like you look at it, it's just like, oh, he's flopping or he's doing this just cause off of the way the game is quote unquote called and the way it's played now. But dude is strong as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Like he's definitely you got to give him credit on the miles and being able to continuously run and move and stuff like that. But he's strong as hell, man. So when you coming off those screens, you got strong hands. He ain't thinking about much, but all I gotta do is see where the target is at.
Man, it's being reported Jayson Tatum avoids Steve Curry and instantly walks off the court after the loss. You think they will ever be cool, Swish?
Hell nah.
I mean, I think so. I think they will just because it's like it's not really that it ain't that serious. But at the end of the day, to me, it's like, why do that now? Like you already made it as like, nah, it ain't that big of a deal. I'm a sacrifice for the team. We won goal. I'm happy. Da 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 da. But then you want to make a scene during the year, you just walk off. Like to me, you shake the man's hand, dog. You lost, you won, whatever the case it is. It wasn't no bad blood then, right? So it shouldn't be no bad blood now in the public eye. And if it was bad blood, you should have addressed it when it happened. But now you just giving me too many different sides. Like I don't know how to take it.
I know how to take it. I told Ocho at the time. Ocho told me, you think? I said, man, that man got pride. That man done been a 3-time first team all NBA player. He been an all-star game MVP. Done been to all these all-star games. He won the title. And you mean to tell me you treating that man like he the 12th or 13th man on a regular roster? Oh, hell yeah, that man got pride. Swish.
But my thing is, do you
all,
think it bothered him or do you think people getting in his ear to where it should bother him?
Both.
No,
B-O-L. Both.
I mean, I think it should bother him, but I don't really think
yeah.
it bothers him like that. Like, I don't think it puts him in a position to where like he want that smoke.
No, but here's the thing though, Swish. It's almost like, you know how some guys on a team and you win the ring and they don't really contribute? When people go back and look, when people go back and look at it, what you think they're gonna say about Jayson Tatum and that 2024 redeem team?
He ain't do nothing. That's exactly.
You know what they're gonna say, Swish? That man got 2 DMPs. That's Jayson Tatum.
It's definitely Jayson Tatum, dog. That's definitely Jayson Tatum. To me, that's when like for me, I would be upset. I would be more upset, and I would have voiced it like I'm not happy. Granted, we won, and I'm happy for the team, but I feel as though I should be playing in this situation. But now you making it like I don't mess with dude after you already told people you rock with dude. Like that's what like what you doing?
He said when they asked him about it, Swish, he said it was definitely humbling. You know when a guy said something is humbling?
Mm-hmm.
You know he feels some type of way about it.
Yeah, it's a humbling experience. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a humbling experience. It's like, all right.
Swish, when the last time you think Jayson Tatum didn't play in a game that he was healthy to play?
Probably elementary.
Yeah, I'm about to say, nah, probably not in elementary, bro. Yeah, it might have been elementary when his dad probably held him out and probably like, nah, you ain't playing today because you did something like wrong or something. Like, but that's the only time.
Yeah, it's hard for me to believe that he's ever not been the best player or the second best player on the team. It's hard for me to see any other scenario, Swish.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I find it hard to believe that he's definitely not one or two.
Yeah, but
even on that team, like he could be 4 or 5.
Yes. So, but I'm saying to not think about it, Swish. This man, they play 40 minutes, and he didn't play a single minute.
Yeah,
think about it. Even when we didn't get a blowout, because there are some games. Hold on, let me see what he's going. Hold on. I asked her to take it down, but I was looking. We beating some team like 122 to 87, 115 to 83, and you mean to tell me you couldn't find no minutes in there for your boy?
Well, at that point, it's disrespectful. You're not gonna throw Buddy in there for a minute and a half and shit like that. Like you can't.
Well, you done dumped on me the whole game, so you might as well just keep
You
on.
might as well.
Yeah.
The disrespect is already done.
You done pooped on the man the whole game. So if you pee on his foot, it ain't that bad, Swish.
That's tough. That's tough. I'll be hot, bro. I don't know. So let me ask you this: Who would you rather be in the show? Would you rather be JB and not get picked?
Yeah. But they had already chosen the roster before he went on this hot streak. Before he won Eastern Conference Eastern Conference MVP and won before he won the Ladberg Award, before he won the Bill Russell Award, they had already had the teams picked. Now,
so what that mean?
Okay. Oh, I know what you're saying. You said when Kawhi got left out, bring JB. But it seemed like who did they bring?
Derek White, his teammate.
Derek White, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Damn.
Yeah. You get not only Eastern Conference MVP, you get Finals MVP. You win the chip. Your man is on the cover of 2K. He just signed for both of y'all signed for the bag.
Right.
But then you don't even get picked. I don't know. I'd rather be Jayson Tatum. At least I got picked.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think. I thought they might, but I was like, when you look at it, okay, they got LeBron, they got KD, Jayson Tatum. Who's the other three or the four that they had on the team? Because Derek White was a guard, Holiday was a guard, Steph was a guard, Ant-Man was a guard. So you have four guards. Okay, you got Embiid, you got AD,
Bam,
or your two bigs. Did they have another big?
Yeah, Bam.
So that's it, right? So that's 7. You got 10, so you got two more. So you got Book.
Yeah, you forgot Book, yep.
And Halliburton.
Halliburton gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go.
The man, hold on. You gonna cut the man? The man that went through all that. He switched. You gonna?
What you mean? He the dude in class project sitting in the back like, hey yo, we got an A. Yeah, cool.
He got an A. He got an A, and they do no participation.
They did no participation. No, I can't say he did no participation. He showed up for practice. He gave good effort in practice. He gave the schemes.
He brought the car. He brought the cardboard.
Yeah.
You know, you got this one kid that the parents got money, and they kid did it by the cardboard paper and the markers.
He got all that for sure.
The NBA suspends Joel Embiid for 3 games for shoving Philadelphia Inquirer columnist Marcus Hayes. The altercation stemmed from a column published in October by the Inquirer. That column, written by Hayes, criticized Embiid for missing games, but mentioned both Embiid's brother, who passed away tragically in a car accident, and Embiid's young son, who he named after his brother. The story has since been edited to remove mentions of either relative. Hayes will continue covering the Sixers following the incident. Was a 3-game suspension fair, Swish?
What? Nah, hell nah. Nah, he should, like, at the end of the day, for real, to me, you gotta draw the line somewhere. If you want to critique me in my game, no problem. You got all of that. You can critique me. You can talk about me. You can talk about my availability. You can talk about my money or my salary, because everybody talking about it anyway. You can talk about my minutes, my shots, all of that. But you talk about my son, you talk about my dead brother. No. That's where we draw the line, dog. I gotta put hands on you. I gotta put the paws on you, dog. Hands and feet. Straight up. We don't play none of that.
Listen, that's part of being a journalist, part of being an analyst. It's one thing to be able to critique, but what he did was it was in bad taste. It was in bad taste. You didn't have to go that route. There's a way to do things and get your point across without doing it that way. He did that on purpose, purposely to jig, and knowing that it would catch headlines and catch fire, and it would upset him. He knew that. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but I think I use the term Swish. I don't believe that's the cup of water that caused the Atlantic to flood. I believe Marcus Hayes has been writing these articles, and Joel Embiid has been fed up, because what is causing is that the fans in Philly is starting to question him. And you remember, Swish, he said, I've done too much for this city, for the fans to be talking this ish like they're talking. So you can tell the constant mentioning. Well, damn, when Joel gonna come back? Oh, he just signed a 3-year deal for like 130, blah, 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 blah. And it's been a continuation. Yeah, his health has been an issue. We know Joel Embiid would have been the first pick in the draft had he not had that back issue. And the caveat, when you mention the Sixers all the time, I'm not saying Marcus Hayes is right, but the caveat is always Joel Embiid's health. If they're healthy, they can make a deep run with Paul George, Maxey. But it's everything is always, since Embiid has been in the league, everything is contingent on his health.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Everything is contingent on, from the Sixers standpoint, on Joel's health. It's been like that since even when Ben was there, it was like that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, all I've done for the city, what do you do? He put up some Boys and Girls Clubs or something around there. What do you do?
But
went
fans
to not
don't
one finals. He
but
went
fans,
nowhere. What do you do?
But Swish, that's what a lot of times players don't understand. Although the fans and the community are very appreciative and receptive for what you do, they want you to win a title.
Yeah.
They'd rather for you to win a title than put up a Boys and Girls Club. They would rather for you to build a title than give books to a library or something. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of why you're there. Although they're very appreciative of anything that you do outside of that. I don't want people to misconstrue this and say what Shannon said. No, but the fans are not looking for you to come into a city and says, okay, he's going to rebuild a city. Or he's going to, all the libraries and all the parks and the playgrounds, he's going to repave the blacktop. Nah, bro, bring a championship.
Last time I checked, Philly is still one of the murder capitals. Like, what, you stop violence? You stop guns? Like, what happened? I'm trying to understand. Like, all you did for who? They paid you a lot of money. What did you do for who? What they did a lot for you.
Yes.
Be grateful. Look, like, let's not get it twisted, bro. Like, this is where for me, where I find us in this weird space to where we're entitled. So, like, bro, you're not entitled to anything. You're entitled to scrutiny just like everybody else in this game, but you're entitled to a certain type of scrutiny.
Right.
So that's where, for me, it draws the line for where what the reporter said.
Right.
Because I don't think he deserved that. But you ain't above nothing.
Well, sometimes I think guys do things in the community and it thinks it makes them above criticism. It is not. No. I don't care what. Hey, you see LeBron can build an I Promise school, but if you don't play well, the fans are going to be upset.
Yeah.
And the writers are going to write stuff that's not flattering. And that's their job. I can't look past, well, he built the school. He played bad, so since he built the school, I can't say anything negative. That ain't how it works.
Well, at the end of the day, just don't tell me you did this out of the goodness of your heart, because that's not why you did it.
Right.
You did this out of credibility down the road. Like, I can get away with some shit. Like, all right, cool. Like, I can skate. Like, no, that's not why you did it. You did it out of the goodness of your heart, right? So let's keep it that.
So you said it was excessive. Ocho, I know you said it was excessive. I'm not surprised, because Adam Silver and the director of punishment, Joe Dumars, what they're trying to do now. We have to have a level. I understand you might disagree with what he said, but we got to have we can't have that line crossed. So
it sets bad precedent when you look at it as far as an organization and the NBA as a whole. It doesn't look good in totality. But at the end of the day, you got to have these people, like, the reporters.
You gotta realize these are people now. They got
feelings,
feelings, they got emotion. Just because people think Swish and Ocho, you and I have talked about this. Just because you make a lot of money, you ain't got no feelings now. You should be able to take everything, no matter what somebody say. Somebody paying you 30, 40, 50, 60 million dollars, man, if somebody would pay, it's easy for you to say that. It's easy if a person making 25,000 or 50,000, but I tell you what, you ain't gonna let your boss talk to you any kind of way. If you was making 75,000, you making 25, your boss all of a sudden you get a raise to 100,000. You ain't gonna let your boss talk to you. Yes, Yes, for a normal person, if you put him in a situation, yeah, you would take more getting 60 million. But would you take more put it, frame it in your thing? You make 20, you make 50,000, you make 75. Your boss, you get a raise to 125. You feel your boss or somebody can say whatever they want to say to you, do anything?
You stupid
People,
MF, you stupid B. They can talk to you any kind of way.
no,
No, sir.
no,
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 sir.
hell no.
No, sir.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Bosses and those in positions of power know who to fucking play with like that anyway.
Yeah.
You know who you can get away with being slick at the mouth too.
100%.
You know. And
That's
I guarantee you, I know Embiid won't have no more issues with that reporter writing anything crazy from this point on.
Or nobody else.
No, nah. And I think the thing is, that's why, sometimes you just say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and exit stage left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you only going to, because like my grandpa used to say, boy, if you got to always keep being the bigger man, you hanging with too many small people. I'm not finna keep letting you take your damn shots at me. And you keep taking the shots, and you talk about, hey, oh no, that ain't a part of nothing. Cause I ain't taking no shots at nobody. And then I'm just supposed to sit there and take it. Why? Man, please, let me just go ahead. Hey. Okay.
Me and my
I might let one or two of them slip, but like I said, I was very, very, very clear with how I expected. Because I treat people how I want to be treated, Ocho. I do. Yeah. And if I don't rock, my thing is switch. I don't know how you operate, but if I don't rock with somebody, it ain't no man. I wonder if he rock with me, man. I ain't in your face. I ain't in your circle. Hey, I'm over here. You over there. I'm going my way. I don't mention your name. Hopefully, you don't mention mine. We cool.
Now we not cool, but we straight.
No, we cool. I'm talking about icy. I mean, you the South, I'm Antarctica, you the South Pole. We cool.
Right.
Just keep the distance.
That's it.
Yeah.
But man, I'm just trying to figure out why people feel they got to talk. Talk just because you could talk to somebody any kind of way. Nah, man, them just words. Okay, well, go get them words to somebody else because I ain't about that, man.
At all.
I'm just going to stay over him.
All that lip boxing find you in a bad situation. I'm telling you right now.
Hey. Bucks coach Doc Rivers says the team isn't putting any extra pressure on the team as they try to bounce back from a franchise slowest start in 3 decades. The worry is outside the building. I guarantee you that. No, Doc, it's on the inside of the building. There's none inside the building. We will make the playoffs. I'm not worried about that. That ain't the standard, Doc. You got Giannis. One of the great. Giannis is a 2-time league MVP back-to-back, a defensive player of the year, and a finals MVP. And he's probably been, what, JR? 4, 5, or 6 times first-team All-NBA consecutive. Easily. Dame Lillard is a top 75 player. You got 2 top 75 players, and you think the standard is for you just to make the playoffs? Anybody want to tell him that's not the state? That's not what the expectation is for him, JR? You want to break the news to him, JR?
I think he coaching the Lakers. No, for real, because that's not even, bro. You got first of all, you got Chris Middleton.
Chris is hurt right now.
He hurt, but I'm saying he's still on the team. Like you got a situation to where you got a great core. So what are you talking about? Just make the playoffs after winning the chip.
He got to be careful because y'all say y'all think that's all I want to do is just make the playoffs. Okay, bye.
Yeah, and he liked that too. Like his mentality, like with respect to a lot of these players, and I don't want to throw the name around loosely, but like as far as that mentality, he's got that. That Mamba, he got that. Yeah, 100%. You can't tell him day in and day out he's not going to get better. And he's not all about winning and him putting people in position that's going to help him win. If you're not about that, he's going to get you up out of it. Straight like that. So any coach, player, whoever is going to be, they're going to catch hell in Milwaukee, wherever he at, for sure. Because it's all about winning and it's all about getting better every single day. And that shit you gotta respect.
I said about Giannis that he got Kidd fired. And then somebody called me and said, no, Shannon, he did not get Jason Kidd fired. He wanted Jason Kidd to stay. The organization fired Kidd. But Budenholzer and Adrian Griffin, yeah, he can read that. Yeah, he got to sign his name on that one.
Yeah.
He got to sign his name on that one.
Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like he rocked with J. Kidd from a standpoint because J. Kidd taught him the position.
Yes.
You think about it, when he first started pushing the ball and like really bringing the ball up, that was J. Kidd.
Right.
And he had my guy John Welsh, who was with me in Denver, teaching the little bulldog, little throw over, shimmy cross, he get to the lane, Euro step, easy. And it's just like you have a first of all, when you got a coach like Jason Kidd, ain't too many other people who's ever been in the position and played the position to do it better. So I feel like he put him in a position to succeed, but he also has the mentality to want to win immediately. A lot of coaches are just like, okay, cool. They look at it like, look, I got a little 3-4 year gig. I could throw this a little extension in here after 2-3 years. I can max this out at like 6-7, get fired, catch another gig, a little assistant gig for a year. Like, bro, that's a 30-year plan.
Right.
For people who look at it like that's a hustle, but for a player to come back and to be a coach, he looking at that ain't no hustle. That's we trying to win. Like right. I mean, for me, I look at most player coaches like that in the sense of they don't come from the background of film and everything else and statistics and numbers, and they looking at, we got to win every 5 out of 7 games in order for me to keep my job. No, the player coach, he's trying to win every night. He don't look about tomorrow.
Giannis has been mentioned among many trade rumors this week. Swish, do you believe Giannis will retire Buck?
Yes, for sure. I think he retires a Milwaukee Buck, and I think he gets a statue before he done.
Yeah, I think he retires a Buck, but it'd be probably when he comes back to play there. Yeah, when he come back, because if things continue to go the way they are with losing, as bad as he wants to win and compete for and contend for another championship, at this rate,
They're not even close right now.
He gonna force his hand now.
They started off losing when he was there. You got to think where he came from, bro. This man, when I tell you, I seen this dude at 18, 19 years old at 145 soaking wet. Like, Buddy was nasty. To work up to what he's got that whole franchise to be, there's no way you leave that. You got the keys. Like, and I think that a lot of players have done it. A lot of players, D-Wade when he left Miami, even Melo to an extent. Like, when you give up those keys, CP, you give up those keys to the city, it didn't like you start moving around and shuffling around, shit start looking shaky. You start looking like a bad joint when the lights come on, like trying to search and see who bring you home. That's a tough look. That's a tough look. And then who wants that look? I don't want that on my jacket.
Right.
The lights come on at the end of the night. I want to be situated already. I don't want to be over there looking at who at the bar.
You already got it picked out.
I already got it situated. I'm good. We on the way out the door already.
Speaking of trade rumors, Jimmy Butler has once again seen his name dragged into multiple rumors as the NBA trade deadline slowly approaches. Paul Pierce chimed in on the matter and says quick to shut down the idea of Butler joining a young team such as the Rockets. According to Pierce, he would much rather see Butler leave Miami in favor of a move to Milwaukee. I like Jimmy Butler on a team that can get over the top. I like Jimmy to Milwaukee. Makes more sense to me. He could do that. He could be that missing piece at the age of 35. Do you need you need to take the pressure off of Giannis and Dame? What you think, Swish?
Whoa.
Go ahead, Ocho. That's your team. You like the Bucks.
That's my team. I mean, hold on. How we giving up Jimmy and Jimmy going to the Bucks to help out Giannis and Dame? What the hell we gonna get? Chris Middleton?
Y'all get some draft picks.
So, don't put us behind the 8 ball. Don't put us behind the 8 ball. Give us something where we can continue to compete in the East.
I think Jimmy wants a contract. I don't think Pat Riley, because Jimmy done missed a lot of time. Hey, Swish, you know how Pat is. Pat hardline. Pat old school.
Yeah.
Pat ain't handing out no free money.
He old school, especially in his, he know. See, the thing about Pat too, man. Pat, he moved with the times, but not really. Like, he understand, like, bro, the money and inflation is gonna go up. It's gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
But the money I give you, this comes with responsibility now.
Yes.
Yeah.
This comes with a lot of responsibility. And when you sign that deal with Pat, you got to shake that man's hand, look him in the eyes, and like, all right, I don't hear nothing else.
I got you.
I got you. Like real good fellas. Like, I got you. And if you don't, if you show him you ain't got him, that's a tough, man. I don't want that. For real. But I don't like it. I don't like Jimmy to the Bucks though, because him and Giannis, I don't like that mesh. Then you got he gonna have to guard the ones, and Dame gonna switch off on twos. It puts him in trouble on switching situations. I don't like it.
For Giannis needs shooters.
Yeah.
He needs
Jimmy's
shooters.
not a knocker.
Nope.
Nah. Give me what's your buddy the ratchet down there in Dade County? The other
Hero.
Hero and the other one, Robinson.
No, Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson. Give him Duncan Robinson.
Hey, Duncan can shoot that thing.
He got a cannon. I ain't know Buddy was that tall. He tall as hell.
Yeah, he like 6'7".
No, I like to sound 6'6", but I don't like 6'5 1/4. But like, but he I'm like, damn, champ. All right.
And see, the thing is, remember they had a good little thing when they had Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen was a nice catch and shoot. He playing well for Phoenix now.
Yeah, Grayson Allen's a good pickup, man. He a little dirty.
Yeah, he's scrappy. He played defense. He did a little dirty stuff when he was in college. Oh, okay, we forgive him for that. He should have had somebody fire on him, and then he'd been okay.
Yeah, straight up. He ain't had nobody. they I swear they lucky, man, because they be catching some dirty plays, boy. Back in the day, they used to catch me so bad. If I used to try to like dip my elbow on the little screen, and it wasn't even like dirty, it was just like to get over the screen. Man, when I tell you the Davis boys used to tear me up on these picks.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. They lucky.
Ocho, Rams
Yes,
star
sir.
Puka Nacua says he could play in the NBA with ease. I think it would be so easy to transition from the NFL to the NBA, less than 3 months.
Listen, I listen. As much as I love Puka, I love my NFL players, especially the elite players at the NFL level. I don't think they understand. I know you go to LA Fitness, you go to the rec center. Maybe you play with hoopers sometimes. Maybe you play with tall players sometimes. I don't think they understand the difference and how good not even the elite, some of the worst NBA players, how good they are once they're in a structured environment. And it's disrespectful for Puka to be able to say, you know what, I can come in transition and think it's gonna be easy. Them dudes is good, man.
But
even as good as you may think you are when you're playing against regular people, it's different. It's different. Ian, I understand that because I ran with them. I ran with them in New York. What's the name of the gym, JR? Everybody work out at in New York. 55. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I thought I can get out there because I'm quick. I'm fast and I'm twitchy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I ain't had. Listen, I felt bad. I felt embarrassed because I had no business out there. None of my shit was working.
But let me ask you this, but here's the thing, Ocho. When you said he can play, I don't think he's talking about he gonna go get you 15. I think he said he can get some rebounds, set some picks.
I mean, that's it, man. You come off a pick unless you got to be a real shooter like that. Come off a pick or something like that. Come off a screen. But man, listen, man. Then you got them trees down there too. 6'9", 6'10", 6'11".
And they got 40 in verts.
You got twos that 6'6", 6'7". Man, you ain't doing nothing with that, man. You ain't doing nothing with that, man. At all. Unless you special. And he don't have that kind of talent like a Ja Morant or a Russell Westbrook where you just finna blow by people, based off skill set, DNA. No.
He got a nice little game. He was on my team in the Celebrity All-Star game. He got a nice little game. I ain't say he got no NBA game. Damn.
Okay. I'm just making sure now. That's why I said against regular people, he looked good.
Yeah, he get you 3 or 4 rebounds or something like that, Ocho. I ain't saying he man go out there and hit like 4, 5 threes.
Hey, man, it's different, man.
Let me ask you this, because what you think is the easier transition?
Oh, the easier transition is basketball to football.
You think so? Why you say
Yeah,
that?
because
Whoa.
no. But here's the thing. Normally, guys that transition, they play football.
Right.
You don't see no football player say, you know what, Charlie Ward did. Charlie Ward played football and basketball in college. And as you see a lot of guys that transition, Tony Gonzalez played football and basketball. Julius Peppers, football and basketball.
Ronald Curry.
Yeah. But I think the thing is that it all depends on the position. A lot of times you're a tight end, Jimmy Graham, or you being a D lineman.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't playing no wide receiver, you ain't playing no DB.
Yeah, see, that's my thing. When I told me, dog, when I was getting recruited in high school, they told me, said, look, my cousin went to Miami, right? So he ended up playing, he was playing DN and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. He said, man, look, cuz I ain't gonna lie. The last couple cats they brought down here, that was our size, they made tight ends. I said, listen, bro, I'll holler at y'all. I ain't playing no tight end, dog. I ain't blocking. I ain't doing none of that. I'll holler at you. I got to put on another 45 pounds, 220. Like, no, dog, I'm not doing that.
You'd have been good. They'd put 20 pounds on you. You'd have been hell at tight end.
I'm straight, man. I ain't blocking nobody. I ain't, no. And see, that's the difference for me. See, for football to basketball, intellectually, y'all are way smarter than what y'all seen. Y'all be in these meetings, y'all know all the plays. Y'all got a book this long. Bro, I've been on teams with dudes, we got 10 plays. They don't know none of them.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
we got to know 200, JR.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all got to know 200 plays. I've been on teams like, yo, bro, you good? Like, because we just ran this play all day long and you don't know it. Like, you come on, dog.
Oh, now we do have some guys. We had a running back. I called him OJ Simple.
I got a bunch of can't get right. I'm telling you right now.
I say, bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way. We come out of the meeting. Swish, put on shoes, go on the field.
He done forgot already. That fast.
Say what? Did somebody ever erase your memory on the way out to this mofo? Ain't no way.
Man.
Ocho, we literally, I'm talking about there was probably a 5-minute gap from the time we got out the meetings, put our jerseys on, put cleats on, and went on the field.
He done forgot.
He done blow everything. He running around when he's supposed to block. He blocked when he's supposed to scat protect.
Yeah. We got some dudes coming out of timeouts, especially in the crunch. Oh my God. In New York, they used to fine you $1,000. You mess up the play coming out the timeout, that's $1,000, dog. Straight up.
I said, Lord, have mercy.
That's what blew my mind. Like, for real, y'all be in there 4 or 5 hours. It's like, bro, what's taking so long, fam? Like, you lift weights, you got practice, you run through your plays, but then you watch film for hours? Nah.
Oh, yeah.
We can't watch film for 30 minutes without cats going to sleep. You watch a film for hours? No.
JR, that's what got me to leave. I just couldn't do it no more because I had heard the plays. I knew the offense frontwards and backwards. I knew what I was supposed to do. I knew what the Z was supposed to do, the X was supposed to do, the Y. I'm playing Tiger in the 2-site set. So I know what Y. I know what the Tiger's supposed to do. I know what John, the protection, when they're supposed to liz it, when they're supposed to rip it, the scat. It just got so old, man. I just couldn't do it no more. I hate meetings. I still hate meetings to this day.
It's funny because I was talking to OG, man. He's a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Just got in, and he was talking like why he retired, and like one of his reasons was like, man, it's just the locker room just got too young for me. Like, bro, I come from a culture to where ain't no phones in the locker room.
Oh.
Like, they come in, they on Instagram, they on this and they on
yes.
that, and half times and this and that. He was like, yo, bro, like where I come from, that's a no-no. Like we put hands on you if you if you look disinterested in what we got going on. I'm like, damn, it's like that. He's like, no, for real.
Because see, I came into the league, JR. The cell phone was just starting to be a thing. Back then, minutes was like $5-6 a minute.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a whole lot of guys making that kind of money that could have a cell phone. And then, you know, as we started to get to like the mid-90s and to the later end of the 90s, then everybody started getting a cell phone. But prior to that, we had the phones. We had like 4 community phones. You could just press 9 and you could dial out.
Right.
10-minute meeting, you know, we get a break for a meeting. You would think somebody was an emergency call. They run it. I'm like, who you talking to? Man, I'm talking to my girl. I hang up. Bro, what do you think she doing? Where do you think you at? You at work. And you wonder why. But you quick to holler, coach don't like me. Coach messing over me. I ain't playing. This is why your ass ain't playing. Because you don't know what the F you supposed to do. Every time you ask me what you supposed to do, I'm going to yell out, hey, coach, he asked me what he's supposed to do. What he got? I'm going to tell on you. I would tell on you. I would dime your ass out. Because you sitting in the same meeting I'm sitting in, but your mind's somewhere else. Because it don't hurt you. It hurt us when we got to put your ass in the game.
For sure.
Now you don't know what to do. And everybody, hey, why aren't you telling? He was in the same meeting I was in.
For sure. That shit used to piss me off, dog.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you right. You in my spot, and then when you come in my spot, and you not where you supposed to be, and I need a little breather, and they got to, hey, switch, come back. Bruh.
In practice. Hey, I say, you know, I'm going to get me a blow, Ocho. I'm going to get on me a knee. I'm going to be back there horse jabbing. Sharpe, get back in. What happened? He don't know that. Oh, Lord, have mercy. How you not know what to do? You got one job. I say, do you moonlight? I mean, you got another job I don't know about, bro? It's just, and that's the thing, man. The guys, when you realize that a lot of guys just don't care, they like everything about the sport except playing the damn sport. Yep. They like the money. They like the girls. They like the attention. They like the clubs. They like the cars. They don't like football. They like all the stuff that comes along with being an NFL player.
Yeah.
Man, later for that.
For sure.
A 25-year-old woman is going viral explaining her date with a 45-year-old. Okay. That's not my guy.
Hey,
45, 45, 20-year, age, okay. I can rock with that. Check this out, Ocho. And switch. A 25-year-old woman is going viral explaining her date with a 45-year-old who left $100 on the table and walked out. She told him she wanted to go to a steakhouse. He took her to Eddie V's. Eddie V's in Nashville? There are several Eddie V's, but I know one in Nashville. That's neither here nor there. She ordered lamb chops, oysters, and crab fried rice after he only ordered a drink. Total cost of her meal, $159. You could hear her tell him, this is usually how I order. She paid the rest of the bill after he left $100 and walked out.
I already know what Ocho thinking. I already know. I ain't mad at him. By the way, this is the first time they going out?
I guess.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it, buddy. Yeah,
it was the first day. It was the first date.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him.
And the last date.
For sure, the last.
Man, listen.
Off the rip.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say that. And most of the time, it's fellas out, it's dudes out here probably that she's been with before, and it's taken out. It's all about showing out. It's all about showing out on the first date because first impressions are everything. You got to really. And how do you reel women in? By doing all the craziness in the beginning. The crazy you are in the beginning with spoiling and spending a lot of money, the easier it is to get to your end goal. And that's all it comes down to. It's all the goddamn game, man.
But Ocho, if you start.
And that game is ruining women to pulling off shit like this.
That's crazy.
But Swish, here's the thing. Check, Ocho, let me ask y'all this. If I take somebody on the first or second date and I get a private plane, what I got to do next? Get the space shuttle? Where the hell I go from there? If I'm getting you lobster, if I'm getting you lamb chops and oysters, now granted, we in different tax brackets. Okay, but I'm saying the average guy ain't got bread like that.
No.
Okay, we get you a seafood tower that costs $400-500. Okay, we get X, Y, and Z. That's one thing. But I'm saying the seafood tower, they got like 4 or 5 lobster tails. They got crab claws. They got scallops. They got oysters. They got shrimp. Whatever the case may be.
That sounds like a group event.
What was the price? What was the price you said it cost?
Probably about $350-400.
Man, y'all done bumped y'all goddamn head, man.
But that's what I'm saying. But Ocho, that's what I'm saying on a first date. If you do that on the first date, where do you go from there?
Nah, I can't. Nah, you can't go. You ain't nowhere to go. You got to go to the moon.
That's what I'm saying, baby. How about we start with something? I ain't no sushi, so ain't no sense in me going there because I ain't gonna eat it. But can we go to like American cuisine? Okay, they got burgers, or they got some fish, they got some salmon. They got a grouper, they got some type of fish. You know what I'm saying? Dover sole. How can we start ribs? Or can we start there? Let's start going to the steak, and the steak is market price. When you start seeing something with market price,
yeah,
nah.
You know what it is? Now you gotta take it real old school nowadays. You gotta see what they really in for, and you gotta take them on a couple picnics. Pack them some Smuckers peanut butter jelly sandwiches or something.
There you go.
Pack them,
Crustables.
Yeah,
I ain't making no say the Crustables. They already got the crust off.
Yeah, the crust is gone. Yeah, give me a couple of those. You know what I'm saying? A couple of iced teas, little Arnold Palmers in the joint.
Yeah.
I gotta see if you really like me. Couple bags of Skittles or something. See where we at first.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a simple guy. Even swap ain't no swindle.
Yeah.
Okay, what we doing? You use me for the ride, I use you for the hide. You want to pay, I use you for a date. I mean, hey, even swap it can't be no swindle.
Come on now.
Can't be.
Because come on now.
Back, we chilling, good conversation.
If you trying to be a sponsor, are you trying to be a partner, or you trying to get sponsored?
Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. I got to you. Hold on. Hold on.
It's weird. I just need. Hey, I can be either one. I just need to know.
I feel you. For sure, I gotta know. Don't leave it up to me because I'm gonna think the other way immediately. That's just the way it is.
That's it. I ain't got no problem with you. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to do what I'm trying to do too.
They don't get mad.
Yeah, hey. I'm gonna put that one in my notes on my phone. Trying to be a sponsor. Hey. Hold on. Trying to be a sponsor. What you?
Are you trying to be a partner, or you trying to be sponsored?
That's from real though. That's for real. It's a lot of ones looking for sponsors.
Yeah. I understand. Look, like I said, I'm a little older now, Ocho. So you know what I'm saying? But see, here's the thing. Chick told me, she said, the reason why older men like younger women, she said a guy told her, as we get older, ain't nothing wrong with our eyes. What we like when we was in that age group, we still like now.
Right.
I don't got no problem. I ain't got no problem. Whatever we decide to do, let's do that. If you say, Shannon, this is what it is, let me decide. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Yeah. It's an equal exchange. That's where I think we're getting misconstrued. Like one outweighs the other. This is a very equal exchange.
Even swap can't ever be a swindle.
And
Ocho, if you got grain, and I got cows that can produce. Okay, Ocho, I need some grain. Okay, I need milk. Okay, even swap. But now all of a sudden you come down there with some bull jive. Oh no, hell no! You trying to get over?
You ain't got no grain, but you want all this milk. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby.
And listen, that's
and then you read all I'm saying. Hey,
honestly, 98%.
I ain't about no headaches. I ain't about no headaches. I'm gonna do right by you.
Hey, You don't understand. 98% of the time, you got all the milk. Ain't nobody got no grain. You just the only one providing the motherfucking milk.
So I'm the only one bringing something to the party.
Right, 98% of the time, yes.
How about this, Ocho? Bring something to the picnic besides your appetite.
Yeah,
Please.
Can you bring plastic forks? Can you bring napkins?
Man,
can you bring something other than your appetite? That's all. I'm not saying you got to have, you got to have the most elaborate spread, but just bring something. Hey, you go to somebody's house, Ocho, you can't just show up, hey, how y'all doing? And you ain't got nothing.
You gotta show up with something.
You ain't brought no plates.
Bring a bag of ice.
You can bring plates, cups.
Bring some cups, plates. Hey, bring them cheap ass check sodas that Ocho be liking. Yeah. Bring something.
Yeah, bring my quarter waters.
Yeah, bring something. We done got to the point now we show up to people how like it's just because it's our presence. Hey, how y'all doing? What y'all got? Nah, we ain't doing nothing.
Nothing. We ain't doing nothing. Sometimes, you know what we doing? Store run. Hey, we need some ice. I'll holler at you in a minute, dog.
And so a lot of times these women showing up with hoo-ha and think that's enough.
Well, hold on. You know, sometimes that is all that's enough. What are they advertising everywhere?
That's all they got.
Hold on. Everybody turn backwards. Everybody turn to the side using the sink to make it, let us sit. That's it.
That may be poking. Now, hey, hold on.
Listen, that's all there is to offer.
Hold on.
What? Hey, I see your eyes. How do you catch our attention, huh? How do you catch our attention? The most valuable thing you have to offer is what you advertise. Just like a man. If a man got money, what's the first thing he advertise? He got what?
That moolah.
Yeah.
Hey, even what you say, even exchange ain't no, how you say it?
Even swap ain't no swindle.
Well, you already know what it is. The game.
Catching the marlin ain't the problem. It's getting that sucker to the boat.
Yeah.
Catching the man ain't no issue. Can you land him?
Oh yeah, you can land him, but he gonna throw you back out to the sea.
Hey, I'm just gonna keep jumping till I get back to the water. I ain't gonna stop jumping. Stop. Look, Ocho, look, like I said, I'm in a situation now. I mean, when I ain't have a whole lot of money, knock on wood, I only had one situation with somebody. I thought somebody was trying to take advantage of me when it came to eating. But now I got some bread. Okay, hey, we go to a nice restaurant. I mean, but you ain't about to get no Kobe. You ain't about to find nothing that costs $100 an ounce. Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I walked out on the joint one time like that. I was in New York at a steakhouse. She was just ordering it up. I went straight to the bar. I told the dude, I said, look, man, here's $200 for these 2 drinks, and I'm gonna just go ahead and slide. He's like, oh, okay. Hit me about an hour later. Where you at? What's going on? I ain't never went back. I'm not doing all this. You ordering all this wine and you don't even drink wine. All of a sudden, you a sommelier. Like, get your ass out of here.
They do that to you, man. They know you got bread, man. Look,
man, I'm out. I'll holler at you. You ain't even acting the same. You from when I met you, you was a chick from around the way from the Bronx. Now all of a sudden you Jenny from the block. Bro. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that.
See what you done started, Ocho?
Oh, I started who? I don't even put myself in them situations like that. I don't play that shit. No, sir.
$200 should be a nice little meal.
200 who? American dollars?
Yes. $200 a nice little meal, ain't it, JR?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was gratuity and everything, Ocho.
No, I'm good.
Steak cost $50. I got a steak cost $50. She get 2 drinks. I'm drinking ginger ale. More times than not, she probably be, she ain't gonna want no dessert. I'm cool. $200 for the thing. Get a leave a tip. Okay, $250. Get a guy $30 to bring my car around. I'm out $280, $300.
Yeah. Well, listen, you have to stand.
And then if she a Nancy K, okay, I might go. If I think she a Nancy K, I go to 400.
Mm-hmm.
So what you saying, Ocho? What's your cap bracket? What's the budget?
But I don't eat at those places that you guys are talking about. My places, I mean, I could be honest, we family, and those of you that in the chat, especially if you follow me, my stuff is always the same. My Bahama Breeze. I love my Longhorn. I like Brimstone. I have a Cuban spot that I frequent all the time. So the places I like to frequent and go to dinner aren't like that. Aren't like that. Now
So if you spend
they're
150, it's the works. They bringing out
yeah,
sparklers and
yeah. Matter of
everything.
fact, now you have to think about date night. Date night when I well, I'm single now. When I wasn't single and date night, now then that's when I was introduced to different types of foods that I didn't eat before. And then now we talk about a dinner might be 150, maybe $200. Outside of that, it was nothing. It's something that I don't do in the norm, so I'm not used to it.
Mm.
Yeah. I think if you get out there, honestly, I think if you get out there with, she gonna get 2 drinks. At least I'm hoping. 2 drinks, steak.
Shit, that's 400 for sure. She get that's 4 right there. Your numbers a
Why you
little too good, huh?
Them drink me that $30.
Yeah, for
All right.
real. Straight up.
Cocktails like $30.
Ali, right there, go to the liquor
because
store, get the
she
whole
done polished
bottle.
that off before we even got the meal. Now, if you get an appetizer, you get one, she get one. Boom. That's another appetizer gonna be at least somewhere between $20 and $30. So you get 2, that's 60, plus her drink 90, plus my ginger ale, which is 10. That's $100 right there. And we ain't even got to the entree.
No. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know if it's the times or the numbers is going up, but it just seemed like they drink faster than they used to. Those 2 drinks go a little faster than they used to. But they come back before you know, it's like, oh, can I have one more? I'll just have one more. You said that 3 drinks ago. Like, damn, bro.
Hey, as long as you didn't drive, hey, you Ubering, hey, we good.
Nah. See, I can't do a sloppy situation. That's the quickest way to get me off your line. You come over, oh hey,
Oh no
I ain't got the time for that.
no. Oh
Now,
yeah, you
you gotta
definitely
act like
oh
a
no,
lady
you
now.
can't
You gotta keep it classy.
Yeah. Oh no.
You gotta keep it classy now.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna put you on a minimum. I'll put you on a 2-3 drink minimum now for real.
Yeah, I think most women can handle 2. I think that's now they got some that 2. Man, I can drink 7 of these things. I'm like, yeah, now, okay, now I'm playing in my skate. I'm playing
wrestling tonight.
Yeah. 7?
You in an MMA match.
Yeah. Whoa. Girl, you more woman than I ever be, man. Drinking 7 of these things? Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. No, hell nah.
No,
like I say, yeah, I'm like you, JR. 2. You get 2 drinks.
We gotta get you on the minimum. I gotta make sure I gotta see what you drinking too. Cause they go order that $200 tequila and thinking they doing that Casa Azul and all that. No. Hold up, baby. Hold up. You was Reposado from Casamigos. Don't act like that now. Now all of a sudden you Casa Azul and all that. No. This ain't that.
Hey, get a lemon drop. Cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
I mean, get 1 or 2 lemon drops or a Cosmo. What else they be drinking? Sometimes women done got the way they drinking what vodka water,
Amaretto sours and shit.
Yeah. Okay. I feel it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Man, it's like a good stick. That's all. It's just like a good stick. They just drink it faster.
No, but that's it. 2 drinks, Ocho. They get past. Hey, can I get one more? Nah, babe. Nah.
See, that's why for real, I go to wine. Like, cause I'd rather spend 100, 120 on the wine, get you a nice good bottle of red. You're gonna get 4 glasses. I get 2 glasses, you get 2 glasses, everybody's satisfied. And it's gonna last us throughout the whole dinner.
Right.
But you sitting here doing drinks and this and that, then before you know it, they get that vodka or something up in you. They like not only I'm trying to get you to chill, mellow out.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go to the crib, have a nice little night, all that. I ain't got no. I ain't doing that no more. I ain't good like I used to.
See, Ocho, You got to chill.
Yeah.
You get, when you get your situation rectified, boom. You turning your head for?
I don't like the way you looking like that. You see,
Man,
fix your body language, man.
Hey,
That's my coach used to
man,
tell me, fix
he
your
looked at
body
me like,
language.
Unc, I don't know, Unc. I don't know.
Hey, listen, we family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The longer, how do you say it?
The longer you're apart, the harder
Yeah.
it is to get back.
No. I mean, no, I mean, not even that. It's just like it's becoming like, like, man, fuck it. Like the longer, when it's something that's always constant, you have it all the time, and the longer it's prolonged, and it just becomes like, man, fuck it. I'm just saying.
Nah, I
You got to
feel
work a
you.
little
I'm
bit.
listening to you. I hear you, man. That's tough. That's a tough situation, man.
Man, work on that shit, Ocho.
I was about to say, let me ask you this: is it rectifiable?
Everything is rectifiable.
I can't say that. I can't. Me personally, I don't have that in me.
You don't think
Hey,
everything
JR,
should be
JR's
No,
joking.
Hey,
dog.
Jay, that's a good question. Let me ask you something. So, what isn't rectifiable in your eyes?
For me,
What can happen with, like, if she does this A, B, and C, A, B, or C? You know what? That's a wrap. We can't do nothing no more. It's over.
well, for me, if I feel like I can't trust you, you defy my trust within, and there's layers to that. Like it's like telling a lie. If there's a white lie, and then
Right.
there's the lies that's just over crossing the shit. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I feel like people have a
Right.
good, like, the person I pick, they got a good conscience to know what I'm standing for and what I'm not standing for. So if you
Right.
cross that line, then I feel like you knew what you was in. You know how I roll. So
Right.
it would never be a situation to where you gonna come tell me what happened.
Oh,
If it
okay.
ain't that, if you put yourself in a position to where you feel like you can't come tell me, you can't tell me, then we never was what I thought we was, and we should stop right now.
Right.
For me personally, because I trust
So
too
you
hard and I love too hard for you to be playing with me on a way that I feel about you that you don't feel about me.
Right. So have you ever, since you've been dating, when you've dated before and you've been in love with these, individuals, and a woman has made a mistake where you've lost her trust, do you ever give her any grace? Or once you cross that line, it's it. That's it. It's a wrap.
I have, and I got burnt. Yeah, I got burnt crazy with my homie too. Like my man. We was in Vegas at the same time. All Star popped up in the
Right,
room.
right.
He in the room. I'm walking in there, go see my little joint. He in there with her. I'm like, oh
Whoa.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn. And that hurt,
After I
boy.
already went through some little shit, I was like, okay, so you know what?
That's what we own.
Savage.
That's what we do it.
Savage. I'm a savage now. That's what I got. That's what you turned me into. And I hate to use that as like somebody put that energy in my back. But yeah, that's what after when I seen that, and I was young, I was like 20. I got drafted when I was 18. I was
Right.
20, like young boy into the league still. It was like my second, third year. I was like, oh, okay, this is how they really move. And I was like,
Oh
all
yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah,
bet.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
This is the game plan.
You don't learn the game until you've been in it for a few years with great
Yeah,
understanding
Right.
on how they.
yeah. You
And you
start
got to
seeing,
ask her, like, when you go to a situation, you got to go ask some of the vets. Hey, what's up? What's up with her? Oh, man, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, what's up with her? Blah, blah, blah. Because the vets know. And for the most part, they ain't going to, sometimes, you stumble up on one and they want it and they're going to try to salt you up. But,
it's a lot of hating ass vets.
man, I was saying she was bad too. I stumbled up on her. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Ocho, I stumbled up on one.
Yeah, yeah,
Every once in
yeah.
a while, an alley cat will find a whole chicken in the trash. He ain't gonna always find scraps. I stumbled up on one, Ocho. I
Yeah.
made the mistake. I was cool with dude because he played with my brother. So I thought I could, yeah, man, I've been seeing her. So he gonna try to backdoor me.
Oh, not the front
yeah.
door. He went through the back door.
Backdoor. Check this
Damn.
out. He
No.
told the girl, he did what he told her. Oh, you gonna F him and you ain't gonna give me no hoo-ha.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the oldest trick in the book, dog. That's for years. That shit still happens, dog. What? Years.
I said, here's the thing to top it off, Ocho. He probably ain't gonna even be on the team next year.
I swear, that one right there. I swear. He gonna be out the league. He gonna be broke. He gonna be this, that, and third. Like, damn, champ.
Because here's the thing, though, Ocho. The thing about, like, not all. There's no situation of all or every. But a lot of times, even if you cool with a chick and y'all leave on somewhat good terms, if somebody come try to on your team, come try to holler and say something foul about you,
They're gonna let you know. They're gonna let you know.
She'll tell you.
Every time, too.
Tell you.
Even if you in a whole nother situation and cool with it and everything good, they're gonna let you know for sure.
Oh, she told me. I had a dude in college. He gonna try to, hey, ain't you cool? Ain't you cool with Sharpe? It ain't like that. Really, dude?
Hey, matter of fact, hey, Jay and Unc, I mean, shit, this is a great topic. This is barbershop. This is basically how the locker room is anyway. You ever been with somebody? If you ever been with somebody in general, based on your experience, and y'all were together, and what happened? Do you give them grace if they step out on y'all based on what you're talking about? Because Jay, you said if trust is broken and you can't trust no more, do you give grace or you out the door? Unc, what you think? You out the door? How do y'all operate based on
Ocho for me?
You got to think about it. When y'all was playing, Jay, when you was playing, the individuals that are trying to talk to the woman you with are those that have money just like you.
Just as much money as you got, yeah, for sure.
Just as much money. So the chances of them actually being loyal, it is, I don't want to say it. It's even, because depending on who's asking, your girl is single.
Yeah, for sure. No,
hold on.
for sure.
Let me say this again. Depending on who's asking, even if she's with you, your girl is single.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
1,000.
1,000%.
Yeah.
But bro,
and I think the casual people in the chat probably wouldn't understand. But if you're in that world,
yeah, she gone.
Y'all, you get what I mean.
Bro, I
for the
went
most
to
part,
All-Star
95%
game.
of the time, you're absolutely right, Ocho. Big bank take little bank.
No, for
That's
sure.
That's why you see big corporations gobble up little corporations. Hostile takeover.
Time.
Man, I went to the All-Star game in Houston, right? And that was my second year. It's my third year was in Vegas. The second year was in Houston. So I go to Houston. I have my first little quote unquote video vixen, little chick, little Smooth magazine cover, little joint. I got one. I was calling the homies back. Yeah, I got it, man. Yeah, I got it. Take it to the game and everything. But I'll take it to the game, but my seats wasn't like that. I'm still first year kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I'm 15, 20 rows up. So we chopping it up, kicking it. Halftime comes. I'm about to be right back. Never come back. Halftime come back. She's sitting on the court side with big homie. I'm like, at the game, like
left you mid-game.
Left me mid-game. Sat on the court right there with the big.
Wait, she left.
Big
dead ass?
Huh? Yeah, dead ass. Like booty in the cemetery. Wow. Straight up. Left me right there standing. But to give you another story. So for me and my teammates, I had a teammate who's like his man is right. This is right here, man. We all on the same team, basketball team, real live pro team. When we go out of town, my man's homeboy taps his man wife when we on the road. Yeah, it gets
Oh,
funky,
no,
bro.
see, I got to have him.
Yeah,
No,
well,
you
it
know
gets
what?
funky.
No. You know what?
It gets funky, dog.
But here, you know what it is, Gil? The thing is that I'm not married to him. I'm married to her. Now, that's my
Yeah.
homeboy. Now, see, because I ain't got a whole lot of homeboys. For my homeboy to do that, and if I'd allowed you in my home, I'm going to lump you up, bro. I ain't going to even lie.
Hold on.
Because it's the disrespect.
Hold on, but the disrespect is with the women in that scenario, not
But he
the
know that's,
homeboy.
my homeboy, Ocho,
Yeah.
what's
I
your
gotta put
homeboy
hands
name?
on
The
him.
one that you grew up with in Liberty City?
Shotty. Doink.
Thank you. Your situation, you out of town, you trust them around your people, they go out there and they smash. Come on, man. I'm
Hey.
done with her, but I got something for him.
No. I'm talking about a teammate, though. Like, say, we on the same team. We're all three of us on the same team.
Yeah.
We go on the road. Ocho man, holla at my lady. He in my house with my lady when we on the road.
Now see that's how now oh yeah, see that's ultra different. Now you talking about somebody sending hey.
Yeah, we need
Now
smoke.
Now
Yeah.
somebody letting doves go on Sunday.
You gonna kill him out?
For sure.
No,
What you mean?
Ocho, people will kill, boy, that's crime of passion.
What?
Do you understand? What? People get off for stuff like that. Boy, you better be careful.
Man, what
I told you about? What I told you about managing expectations, boy?
Ocho, you don't manage expectations with a wife.
No, sir.
You committed.
No,
you don't manage
sir.
if you got to manage your expectations with a wife, why did y'all even get married? Why did y'all say those vows? It ain't no managing no. If you want to manage expectations with a girlfriend,
okay.
I get that.
Okay, you're right.
A wife?
Right. I forgot the wife part. I forgot the wife part.
Man, look here. Women that are married, look here, man. Y'all got to know who y'all dealing with, because everybody don't handle rejection the same way.
But it goes around the other side. So I understand it for the women to snap and when they man out here tripping. So it goes both ways. So I don't want women to think like, oh, we on one side. No, it goes regardless. If you get caught in that situation,
I'm not coming up in no man's house.
Nah, dog. No, sir.
Ocho, go up in a man's house.
Yeah.
You know a man lived there. You know that's his wife. Anything that happens to you after that, I'm okay with.
Damn.
Straight up. Nah, hell yeah, straight up.
Anything. The same thing I feel about when you spit on somebody. See, you get to control your actions. You don't get to control the consequences of your actions.
Right.
So you walk your ass up in that man's house. You know. Like women talking about, I ain't know he was married. That man got a photo biz with a car seat in the back. What the hell you think going on?
What posters around this motherfucker?
Come on.
With posters, not pictures, posters.
What non-married dude riding around with a car seat?
Hey, it's a dirty game, man.
Man, stop playing. Ocho, I don't play. That's one thing. I play. I joke, me and you joke back and forth, and I joke.
Yes, sir.
I don't joke about nobody's woman.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Because I don't have too many situations in my hometown,
right,
where people have hurt somebody.
For real?
About a woman.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Unc, it's all about knowing no disrespect to those situations. And this is, fellas, for you in the chat. All you have to do is pay attention to who you're dealing with and understand who you're dealing with early. Then you'll never get mad. You'll never get mad. You'll be disappointed sometimes. You'll be disappointed. You'll be disappointed because sometimes you grow to love an individual.
Yes.
Sometimes those red flags, they look green sometimes, depending on who it is, Sometimes. But
so
when you understand exactly who you're dealing with, you just at some point the tables are gonna turn.
Man, I don't be playing like that.
Hey, like my granddad used to say way back in the day, boy, I want you to always remember, the same way you got them is the same way you're gonna lose them. It always plays out that way every time. Always.
I don't want that kind of. I don't want that little. I don't want that kind of lose. I don't want to lose them like that. I ain't trying to lose myself like that because I'm gonna be
No,
behind some
no, 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 no,
bars.
no,
I
no,
ain't
no,
gonna
no,
lie.
no. Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You do. But boy, hey, boy, that love, boy, hey, boy, that pain.
Oh yeah. It don't play, huh?
What? Hey,
See, I ain't experienced that kind of hurt like y'all. I can see your face. I can see the passion when you rose up off that goddamn chair. I
Ocho,
don't
boy, I'm telling you,
I, I don't never want to feel that. Mm-mm.
man. Look,
I don't never want to feel that.
I know I didn't realize how bad it was till my brother and sister called, say you need me to come out there.
Mm,
My sister never called.
right.
My brother never. My brother calls, and, hey, bro, you need me? No, I'm gonna be all right. He asked me again. I hung the phone up with him. He called me back FaceTime. That's the only time my brother's ever called me FaceTime.
Mhm.
Only time. I've never talked to my sister FaceTime. Only one time my brother called me FaceTime. He said, look at me and tell me you're going to be okay. I said, what we always say. Mayor Porter raised 3 the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. He hung the phone up. I gave him my word I was good. I gave my sister my word I was good. I might lie. In my life, I lied to a lot of people. I ain't going to even sit here and tell you I haven't.
Yeah.
I ain't never lied to them 2 mofos. I told them I was good. I had to be good.
How you got over that?
It wasn't easy, Ocho. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't easy.
Time.
Time, yeah. See, and it took you a while to get over. I got better at dealing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
See, the quickest way to get over one woman is to get under another one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know what I'm saying, Ocho? I got to put me another one. But nah, in all seriousness, it took a while, Ocho. It was tough because when you be with someone for a length of time,
Right. And you know what's funny? You talk about even when you be with somebody for a long time, and even if you do get up on another woman, that post-nut clarity, when it sets in and that temporary satisfaction, it goes away, that pain seep right back in.
oh yeah, for
Then
sure.
reality
All
hits again.
day long.
Because you know what happened, Ocho? You find yourself questioning yourself.
Yeah.
Do I like this person or am I trying to get over that person?
Trying to get over, and it ain't working.
Yeah, I don't even think it's. I think
It,
I
it
don't
ain't
even think
working.
it's a real question. I think you trying to get over on,
Yeah.
and you like, you know what I'm saying. It's almost like you tricking yourself into like,
Yeah. And I say, and it's not fair to the other individual.
yeah, at all.
It's
I
not fair.
fell into that situation a few times for real. That shit is not fair, and it's selfish as hell because we
Yes.
all get trapped up in our own shit. And
Mhm.
but at the end of the day, you got to be man enough to own it and tell them and be like,
Yeah.
yo, listen, this is I got caught up. This is not where as what you thought it was or how fast. Like, listen, I'm coming from a situation X, Y, and Z, and it's tough, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I left my mom, my wife's kids, my ex-wife, and her. I got 3 kids. We got 3 kids together, man. When I left home, like that shit was eating me. Not only for the kids, but like I felt like that was my homie. Like that was my rollie.
Right.
And when you go through, you know, what I mean, we've been together for a substantial amount of years, like I'm talking about. But like when you growing apart and you going through different layers and different parts
Phases
of
of your
water
life.
phases, yeah, like, and you get up under somebody else, and like you gotta wash that whole stink up off you from a whole nother person. Like that shit, is like, and it ain't stink like that, but it's like you got like people. I've always heard of my grandparents used to say it all the time. Like, you better be careful who you lay down with. Like them souls and spirits upon you. And that shit is real for me anyway. Cause like when you laying down with somebody, you intimate with somebody, you giving everybody that type of energy, and it's time to move on. You gotta wash all that shit up off you because you can't carry no new shit up on you to a new situation. You be in the worst situation than what you just left.
Yep. Now it's time for our last segment of the day, guys. It's time for Q and A. Fila speaks. JR is a great addition. Fila, thank you. Victoria, love the JR Smith on he is a good move for Shannon Ocho. Thank you. Tres Kendo, congratulations, JR, on your first son.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Devin Bell said, what's good, Unc Ocho and Swish? 2 questions. Do you think the Warriors should trade for Brandon Ingram? And does he fit with the team? Swish, I go to you first. You are a basketball expert. Should the Warriors trade for BI?
I think if they can, for sure, depending on who they give up. I like
Wiggins.
Trade them. Trade them. Go get BI ASAP right now. The only thing that scares me is Wiggins showed up huge in that when they beat Boston in that finals.
Oh, yeah.
On defensive side. They didn't really need him on offense, but defensively he showed up huge.
And I think over the last couple of years he was dealing with something with his dad.
Yeah,
he had some home life issues, some family issues, and his dad just recently passed away. So I think that's probably been on his mind. He probably is. That's now that he knows his father is resting comfortably. I think he'd probably be a better player.
Yeah.
But prior to that, everybody always saw the potential, but he was never quite able to figure it out. That was the year I think he averaged like 19, 20 swish, and you're right, he played outstanding defense.
Yeah, defensively, the way Andre Iguodala coached him up in that finals, it was probably one of the best player-to-player experiences I've seen, like with a vet and a younger player, and like showing them and teaching them like where to be in the right spots. And he really excelled for them. I thought he would have a much higher trajectory right now with a couple All-Stars or something underneath his belt, but obviously going through some personal issues that can easily deter the route. But I like him, but I think BI would be a great fit for that team.
A. Dab Smith said Lakers are sorry, they need to blow up the roster. They need to blow up the roster, Ocho.
Don't blow it up. Don't blow it up. Don't blow it up. Hell nah.
Keep 2-3. You can move whoever else you need.
McGuire said, do y'all think JJ lost the buy-in after he threw LBJ under the bus 2 times in the interview? Looks like 2 different teams since the first game onward.
How you throw Brown under the bus?
I don't know. I didn't hear the interview. Maybe he said something in the post-game interview. Ash, did he say anything in the post-game interview? Because we came on right after, so I don't know.
I mean, it wasn't well warranted. The man had 39, 7, and 6 at 40 years old. I don't know.
I don't know what they're thinking. Hello. She's trying to find it. I guess apparently he said something last week. Ashley's going to try to find that, so hopefully we can get to it before we get off there tonight. Kemper Norwood Jr. say, would you like to see Ja in the dunk contest? Because I would. Well, what made the dunk contest so great, Gil, is that before, your best dunkers were some of the best players. You had Dominique, you had Jordan, you had Dr. J, you had Sean Kemp. You had some of the best players were your best dunkers. Now, none of the best players are in the dunk contest. They going to get guys outside. They get guys in the G League that's not even in the NBA, or guys you've never heard of that are in the NBA. So it's a whole different thing now. I think the thing is guys wanted to participate. Kobe got it, although he was young. But I think now it doesn't have the same pizzazz. That's why the 3-point competition is last now, because more people show up before the 3 than to see the dunk contest.
Yeah, I think a lot people give Bron a lot of flack for when he's not a slam dunk contest.
No, he's not a creative dunker.
Yeah, he's not. That's not what his. That's not.
Yeah,
his
he doesn't have the creativity for it.
Like he's an in-game dunker. Like
yes,
he's in-game tower over you, switch hands, do all of that and dunk. Like, but as far as like, okay, I'm gonna throw it off the backboards, put it between my legs, behind my back, 360. Like that's not his steez. So it makes like for me, like it would make sense for a Ja Morant or an Ant-Man to go get in there. What's the young kid from the kid Jones. He was with
Oh,
Miami.
Derrick Jones Jr.?
Derrick Jones Jr. Like that stuff like that makes sense. But like just to have certain guys in it just because they're a superstar, that don't make sense to me. It's like when they start putting big men in the 3-point competition, it's just like, bro, come on, man. What are we doing, dog?
Yeah. Yeah. Jada from Akron. Hey guys, dark day for many of us. Glad y'all came on and brightened it up. Ocho 428. Who your running mate be? Can't pick Unc. He won't do it.
My running mate. What do you talk about? My running mate
The
is
election.
in,
The
oh,
election. Trump won the
if I was
election.
running presidency,
Yeah.
shit. My running mate, it'd probably be T.O. T.O. would be my vice president.
Ooh.
And hey, look,
Ooh, that
you know,
be fire.
hey, listen, man, I wish they would. I wish they would let me run for president. Boy,
You can.
the American people,
Yeah, you can't. You might as
American
well.
people, this is something that we've always needed. We've
Yeah.
needed someone like me in position to give you not just the empty promises like everyone else, but to actually make this place better again.
Look,
I come before you as your leader.
I wasn't leaving in 2016. I wasn't leaving in 2020. I'm not leaving in 2024.
Where we
The
going?
man won fair and square. Not only did he win the Electoral College, he won the popular vote.
Yeah.
So it's just not MAGA Republicans that voted for him. He pulled the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
He pulled the middle. He grew in every demographic. There's not one demographic in which he did not grow in. So whatever he's saying is resonating with the people that's listening. Whether you like it or not, he won.
Whether you like it or not, he won. Fair
And
and
guess
square.
My eyes open today.
Yeah.
I went to work, and I'm gonna go to work. I don't worry about things I can't control. We have a process, a democratic process in which people can go cast their vote for the candidate they think is best suited for them and their country. He won. Whatever he said, look, I just need him to be a man of his word. Whatever he said he's going to do, I need him to do it. Whatever that is. And I don't want to hear no backlash because he got the Senate, he about to get the House, and he got a majority in the Supreme Court. Ain't nothing. So the next 3.5 years, be on your best behavior. He said he's going to institute stop and frisk. He's going to give police immunity. He's going to have mass deportation. That's what would run across the ticker. He said his first day, mass deportation.
Mass deportation. I seen that. Over 1 million the first day.
Hey.
Man.
Y'all heard what he said. All I want the man to do is do what he said. Whatever he promised. He said he's going to lower the taxes for the wealthy. Mass deport. Whatever the rules are, what you're going to do with abortion bans or whatever you're going to do. Hey, Department of Education, you said it was going to go, let it go. I want him to do exactly what he said because that's what you voted for.
Yeah.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad now.
Don't get mad now.
Mm-mm.
Don't tuck your tail and run now. Mm-mm. Damn. Who would your running mate be, huh?
Man, look here. I hate people in my damn business now. Can you imagine running for president? How many people get paid to go in your business and dig ish up? Mm-hmm. Imagine now, ain't nobody getting paid to be in my business and they trying to be in my business all the time. I don't want no part of no presidency. I don't want no part of nothing. I just want to be, man, you got to go out there every day. You got to have a press conference. You can't go nowhere. You got Secret Service. Before you go in any building, they got to sweep it. And I don't want to live no life like that.
Building. Got to get passports and clearance for everybody who in the building the days and months before you get there.
Bro, I sat down with Madam VP. Bro, do you understand? Everybody, that is, okay, who are you coming? Social security number, blah, blah, blah. They run a complete background check. You got 2 checkpoints before you get in there. You go through a metal detector. Then they pat you down. They got dogs. I mean, everywhere, all you see is people with earpieces in their ear. They took Jordan's whole bag apart. They made Jordan take pictures with the cameras. They said, "Oh, take a picture. All right, take another one. Or do a video to make sure those were." I said, "Oh, man." It took Jordan 20 minutes to get in there. I started walking back there again, and I was like, "Well, damn." You're like, hey, every camera he had, they made him take it apart, put it back together, take pictures, take videos. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was a process. Oh, that was, she's running for can you imagine what it's like if you were to sit down with the president?
Yeah.
No,
I don't
I
want
don't want no
that.
part of that.
I don't want that. I got enough.
Earl Caldwell said, "Who's the best scorer ever? MJ, Kobe, KD, or someone else?"
KD. I gotta use the bathroom.
The man that got 41,000 points.
Kyrie.
You got Kyrie as the best scorer?
Mm-hmm. You said just scoring, not nothing else, just scoring.
Yeah.
Kyrie. Not even close.
You like Kyrie over Harden?
Not even close. Oh, not even. James ain't even. He ain't even in the top 5. Scoring? No.
Yeah.
No. Kai
man, switch man. Harden had that stretch, man.
Yeah, but it's like it's also a stretch where he's shooting 18 to 15 free throws a game.
Yeah,
like true. That's different. That's not necessarily efficient buckets. Like, granted, you getting like to the free throw line, you just putting points on the board without scoring. But I'm talking about like, bro, I need you to
put the ball in the basket,
12 for 15. Like that type bucket. I ain't talking about no step back, pull, and dance. My boy Kai is nasty, man. Left hand, right hand.
He can dance with the ball now.
Like, handles is crazy. To me, he's the best 6 foot, 6'1" and under finisher that I've ever seen.
No, not even close.
And
just think,
yeah,
he's not an above the rim player.
No,
just imagine if he could play above the rim.
No, oh my God, like, bro, I tell
English,
you,
the up and under,
post up, spot up, 90% from free throw, just however you want, literally. And it don't matter. You could be tall, short, fat, skinny, slow, fast. Like, it don't matter. He get to it. And he got to change the pace with it. That's so crazy.
Sala said, "Hey, Ocho, just want to remind you that you had 67 touchdowns. Unc had 62. Much love, future Hall of Famer."
Nah, Alan, I got my own jacket.
You don't know where it is. You ain't got no jacket. Alan Fletcher said, "Appreciate y'all talking about breakups. Had one in high school, and dog, I couldn't eat for 2 weeks, but definitely made me a savage."
Nah, for real. It'll turn you into a savage.
It'll turn.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Nah, you straight, dog. Don't even worry.
No. I'm talking about. But I'm damn near 50. Them days long gone.
The savagery is over.
Oh, yeah, shit. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to think. I live with what he talking about. I did that damn near 25 years ago, man. That shit old. Yeah, I'm in a different place in life right now where it's so much other shit going on. When that piece of the puzzle ain't working, I feel the void and I feel that space with stuff like this and the other 230 goddamn jobs. And then the more time that goes on and I have space, then it just at some point it feels itself.
Yeah.
It just feels itself. It's like, and it becomes routine and you become okay.
It's only but so much Call of Duty you can play though.
Yeah.
I be playing Call of Booty. Hey, break my heart. That's what I'm calling.
He got the roster. He going back to the roster.
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna spin the block.
See, that was my problem. I was spinning them Jones. Like I ain't get him. Hold up. Let me go back around. Bah, 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 bah. Oh man.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap Basketball Style. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite 85, Liberty City's own. Bingo Ringo fame honoree, Pro Bowler All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Just call him Ocho. And our special contributor on Basketball Wednesday, two-time NBA champion, one of the great three-point marksmen of all times, Swish J.R. Smith. Thank you, Swish, for joining us.
Yes,
please make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And remember, every subscriber counts. We thank you for counting. Shade by Laportier. The holidays are here, and we have it in stock. If we're hoping to be in about 16 states by the end of the year. If we're not currently in a state or city near you, you can order it. The holidays are right around the corner. You got Thanksgiving about 3 weeks away. You got Christmas, and you got New Year's. Go ahead and put your order in. We'll make sure you have it by the holidays. Please go follow my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Shay Media. And my clothing company, 84 with 84 being spelled out. Our newest release dropped last week. We had I Was Hell When I Was Well, and I'll Lie For You Before I Lie To You t-shirts, Black Nightcap hoodies, and by popular demand, Stay With Me Now hoodies. And of course, our bestsellers, the Unc Ocho tees. We got a lot of requests that people wanted the Unc Ocho tee in black. Well, we listened, and now we dropped that. We put that in the store, and we dropped that last week. Quantities are limited, so make sure you grab yours while supplies last. Thank you, JR, for joining us. The Grizzlies beat the Lakers 131-124. The Warriors beat the Celtics 118-114. And that concludes this edition of Nightcap. I'm Unc, he's Ocho, he's Swish. We're back tomorrow. Ocho and I are back tomorrow after Thursday Night Football, after the Ravens beat up on the Bengals. Swish, we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us again.
You already. I'll see y'all next week, baby.
All right, bro.
All right.